people, of the people, for the people. But the people are retarded.
Developing through technology an ability for consumers to measure their own carbon footprint. What does that mean? That's where are they traveling? How are they traveling? What are they eating? What are they consuming on the platform? So individual carbon footprint tracker. Stay tuned. We don't have it operational yet, but this is something that we're working on.
We recognize different ages for different purposes. We recognize 18 for the draft. We recognize 16 for driving in some states. We recognize 21 for drinking. So we recognize different ages for different purposes. That's all I wanted to say.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Could I have a second to engage that?
Certainly. I'll yield to the gentleman from Kentucky.
Would the chairman join me in co-sponsoring a bill to raise the draft age to 21?
No.
But the chairman feels that their brains aren't fully formed at 18, 19, and 20.
The research does indicate that in certain respects, but the Selective Service needs, I mean, if the country needs people, it needs people.
It needs people whose brains aren't fully formed?
In certain respects, yes.
I yield back.
This equation has four factors, a little bit of multiplication. So you've got a thing on the left, CO2, that you want to get to zero. And that's going to be based on the number of people, the services each person's using on average, the energy on average for each service, and the CO2 being put out per unit of energy. So let's look at each one of these and see how we can get this down to zero. Probably one of these numbers is going to have to get pretty near to zero. That's back from high school algebra. But let's take a look. First, we've got population. The world today has 6.8 billion people. That's headed up to about 9 billion. Now, if we do a really great job on new vaccines, health care, reproductive health services, we could lower that by perhaps 10 or 15%.
What do we do now? Back to them, or do you want to stay with Donald Trump?
Fuck Joe Biden.
Welcome back to another night of Shtick with Koolfrogg. Yeah, we're live, and I really don't know where AmericaShirts is. This was his idea. Let's see what happens here. Oh, here's a Jimmy YouTube. How's it going, man?
Salute, Sarcasm, man.
Where are you trying to claim you're from?
I'm from Italy.
Oh, okay. The country shaped like a boot.
Italia. We kick your ass. Size 364.
So this is supposed to generally be an AmericaShirts thing or whatever. He's the one that wanted to cover this particular subject of this feud between Elon Musk and Bill Gates. There seems to be quite some controversy over what had happened in the last few weeks to a month, and some of the stuff that was out there. I do have a couple things just in case he didn't show up, and I didn't look like a complete moron.
Okay, right on. I'm sorry to pop in and out, but I gotta go do something real quick.
You gotta go do something real quick.
I gotta go something real quick. I will
come
be
back,
back, sir. I will absolutely come back if
Okay,
you let me.
sounds good. We'll see you in a few minutes.
Okay.
All right. So, again, it's just me. Like I said, I did bring up a couple things, so hopefully AmericaShirts shows up here pretty soon. He didn't tell me he was going to be late. But this is his ordeal. Oh, where's my flag? Oh, there it is. And I got nobody in chat? What's up with that? So I guess we'll try moving on with this show with nobody. AmericaShirts. You, I tell you. Come on, let's go. I've had a busy day. I haven't actually been able to do much of anything today. When it comes to this show, I've been dealing with the child, which is just wonderful. I enjoy it so much. So, you pull that door? I don't know if she heard. Give me one moment. I'm going to be broadcasting some dead air for a second, I guess. As I go walk across the room, give that door a shot. It'll cancel out all the other volume in the house. Not that I don't love their volume, but what is going on here? Why is my stream is working? Okay, there's Dictionary Diva. Yeah, no, he was going out to his garage, as opposed to bringing up a phone or something. He's just gonna leave his setup the way it is, and he's gonna go walk out, and he's gonna do what he needs to, and he's gonna come back, and he's gonna join us. Who knows? After that, he might actually change his tone. He might change his tone to like a comrade, or what is going on here? Why is this? My YouTube's acting up a little bit. Okay. I am live. Silly thing. Kids are little drunk adults. They're very exciting. And some of them, like mine, he's 2, going on 2.5. Oh, I see your comment, because I'm still modding for the expert, and I see it says that the two of you are double dipping with this. It sounds pretty interesting. That being said, let's try bringing up this show. Let's see here. Where is AmericaShirts? Because, this right here, this is funnier when you have that giggle laugh that's behind it of AmericaShirts. It's great. So it says, Elon Musk posts vulgar tweet about Bill Gates amidst the feud. Welcome back, Jimmy YouTube.
I am a real American. Sorry about that. Had to beat the sex slaves back into my basement.
Okay. We have sex slaves nowadays, huh?
I mean, you got a game where you can, man.
So yeah, Elon Musk posts vulgar tweet about Bill Gates in midst of a feud. You see that nice, lovely picture of the
oh my gosh. Man. Hey, have you heard about these uterus transplants?
Uterus transplants?
Yep.
I don't know.
People are getting uterus transplants. Can you imagine being that woman? I don't need this fucking thing. You want to take this out of me and like give it to somebody? Yeah, we can do that, man.
Does it work both ways? You're like, yes, and you just like feel like you want a new one. You're like, this one's all wore out and stressed. I need something.
I have no idea. I think so. I think the idea is that the uterus has already been fertilized or whatever, like, and it's got a baby cooking in there, and it's got a. They are very problematic. Oh, I assume they are. I assume that if
I suppose your body still has a rejection rate just for the uterus itself.
I don't even want.
And you'd also have a rejection rate of the baby in the uterus, still possibly not actually, doing anything or whatever. I couldn't imagine.
And then they probably have to have a C-section just to get it out, which means they're just going to open them back up.
Right. Well, that too. And then, so then you're like, they ask you the question when they cut you open like that, you want us just to remove it, if you don't want any other children, so it seems as though there might be quite a few problems to go along with that.
Yeah. But hey, stunning and brave, I guess.
Okay,
I really don't want to take
I
Shirts'
really wanted
topic
to try
away
waiting
from
for
him.
AmericaShirts on this, but let's play this little clip here real quick. It's 1 minute and 14 seconds. Oh, no volume. You don't want volume. Elon Musk posted a vulgar tweet ripping on Bill Gates after accusing him of being serious about fighting climate change because he made $500 million bet against Tesla. I mean, the $500 million bet against Tesla right there, that's disgusting. It's like,
yeah, that was a while back.
If you can afford to actually just do that, well, it means you can't afford to do whatever else you want to do in this world, you know.
Well, and then he comes and he texts. Well, we should wait. Till Shirts gets here. Let me browse YouTube real quick in the background here and kind of see if I can find some interesting news.
Really don't know where he is. Not that I'm concerned, but at the same time, maybe. I haven't heard from Div Inity in the last few. She usually seems to be here or there, and I don't even see her over in Experts. Oh, she's doing okay.
Oh, goodness. I believe she was in both, actually.
I did see that she had created a couple more clips today or whatever.
Oh.
She had created something.
Our lovely Mike Hunt was making some videos.
Oh yeah, I seen that. I'm gonna ask him again if I can actually promote that specific channel. So
Yeah.
I don't know if we can, if he wants it promoted as his, or if he's trying to keep it as it's not him at all.
Right. Which in which case we could promote it at a later time.
Right. If that's the case, we'll just wait until some other time, and we're not just kind of be like, oh, we've just checked out this new person.
Yeah.
Something weird.
Because we check out new people all the fucking time. They'd never guess which one.
That's our crowd. That's our crowd. That's how we get this group. The expert likes to dub the misfits as this is tight knit. What are we at now? 22-ish, somewhere in there, whatever. People that actually watch, pay attention to a point, and actually, I really enjoy feedback. From some of them, there's Tar. He's been watching my stuff, and he's got some great feedback. Because everybody is like, oh yeah, you have the best show. You're so good. We love your show. This, that, and the other. He's the one that's been giving me the constructive feedback, and actually, what about this or what about that? And it's like, thank you. So it's very fun to actually have this group that we have. I really do enjoy it. Really makes the day go by. So let's see here. It says the Microsoft billionaire downplayed his attempt to short Tesla stocks and told French YouTuber Hugo Decrypt that he was doing more to fight climate change than Musk. Well, I don't know what kind of climate change Musk had been doing. Where is this AmericaShirts? This is his stuff.
He's got all this
information. He's the one that said he had all this information. And I told him, I said, I'm not waiting 15, I'm not waiting half hour, I'm not doing those. I'm not doing that. I want to go at 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock on dot. If you're there or not.
It's 11 for me.
Well, I'm in that fictitious, supposedly mountain time, so it's...
So they found a clip of Biden like years back saying if we pulled everyone out of Afghanistan quickly, we'd be leaving weapons for the enemies.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's an old clip, and yeah, he's so hypocritical on everything that he says. He said so much stuff in the 50 years that he's been in politics. And
Well, he's completely contradicted himself because
no, right, he's right.
when
exactly.
it happened,
he's
he
gone
said,
from one
"Oh, I
side
didn't
of the
know."
spectrum to the other and back, and somewhere in between on just about every single topic that you can think of.
Mhm.
It's like the biggest hypocrite with the most hypocrisy, or the most plagiarism out of anybody. He seriously plagiarizes the crap out of so many people. It's ridiculous.
The Queen
He's been
had
pretty good
her
about it.
Jubilee. Did you cover that? I don't know.
The Jubilee.
Yeah, her
For the
little
Queen?
Jubilee. Yeah,
She
everyone
there.
was there. Boris likes to party. Johnson was there, and all
the
the
Queen
all the
wasn't.
royal family was there, and yeah.
Because apparently she was under the weather.
Oh no, it
That's what I
appeared to be her. A body language expert said that it appeared to be her and like her mannerisms and everything. You can't get a good look at her, but supposedly her.
Interesting.
Yeah.
It's tough to do both.
That was
You know
actually
what's
pretty
tough?
interesting.
It's tough to actually hold the conversation with AmericaShirts when he's not here.
A little bit.
Well, if you want, I could be AmericaShirts.
Well, you know, I mean, what do you know about this whole Elon Musk, Bill Gates thing? Because, you know, like I said, this was his baby. This is the stuff that he'd been paying attention to.
Oh, I was just kidding. I really won't take this away from him. I'll give him a little bit longer to show up, you know? I was completely joking.
It took him a whole, or last night before? One of these nights. It took him like a whole hour to get here. Yeah, it was last night.
I wonder if he isn't realizing the time difference. I don't know.
Oh, he knows because I send him private messages saying that the room's open and stuff like that. So
Oh, I see. I see.
everybody else, everybody that knows where the show setup is, that you, Mike, Graham, the whole bunch of
Yep.
you all know that show setup is there. And you can go click in there. There's a whole group of you that actually have access to that locked thing. Some of them don't. Most of you do. And it's amazing how many people can just go click in there and they can actually just come join us right now and hold a whatever bullshit conversation, because that's what we're going to do. We're just going to chew the fat. So, Jimmy, did you do anything fun today?
Bro, I just was watching One Piece videos and looking for my fucking resume.
Yeah, I watched a couple of those with you, and I'm like, oh, hey.
I was dying earlier. A lot of those were memes when you were watching. Then I got into like theories and like kind of different ideas of where the show's heading and things like that.
AmericaShirts, where are you? I shouldn't do that.
Yes, Daddy Shirts.
Well, like I said, this is his show. This is his episode that he wanted to actually do, and I said, "Fine, I'll give you the reins. You can have fun with it." And I really didn't know much about it, other than the couple of memes that were sent from one to the other. So
Well,
I mean, I got my washer and
we just
dryer
need
hooked
to
up
summon
today.
him.
That was kind of exciting.
We
Now
just
I
got
can
to
actually
summon
do
him,
laundry
man.
for the first time in 2 weeks.
Oh,
Right?
Alrighty.
So, I mean, we can go that far.
bro, we just got to summon him forth. You know the deal. AmericaShirts. 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 And there he is. Get on in here,
Where are
buckaroo.
you, man?
I sense you. He's building that suspense there, you know.
Okay,
Know what I mean, man?
There was a couple funny things that had actually occurred within the last few hours while I was actually helping my brother-in-law install our washer and dryer.
Oh.
Like seriously, that's like time was short tonight. It was like, oh my lord, I'm not gonna hit my 10 o'clock. I'm not gonna get to my 10 o'clock. Wife wanted me to go 15 minutes late. I should have just went to 15 minutes late. We would have only been talking for the last 5 minutes. Apparently. No, I'm happy that we're here though. So we can, where was this, in the experts? Oh my god, this is funny. I don't know if I can play these without one of them being like, oh, these guys are friends. So, let's see here. This one here. I don't know if I can play these actually. These are just clips. These aren't actually. Oh, it is. And it's just a clip. Grimsbar. 4 views. This is hilarious. This is for you, Grimsbar. What's going on, Dictionary Eva? Yeah, we're choking. Are we failing for the night? We're just like not with it.
Oh no, sorry. I popped over to Experts channel to fish.
Oh.
You know, I disabled comments and disabled chat on this particular one because, you know, I don't need people stirring up controversy here or trying to poke the bear. You know, I disabled
Dude, this shit was funny.
Oh my god, that's hilarious. That's so funny. We need somebody in chat. I know Diva's there. I'm very proud that she's here. Thank you so much for joining us in chat. Now, I feel like the annoying female who keeps talking so they can be the center of attention. No, see, there's these girls. I swear to God, they're the nicest girls. The whole bunch of them.
Oh my gosh, they pop in and out, and yeah,
Sully, Jules.
I feel
Div
like
Inity, the whole bunch of them. They all do the same thing. They're like, "Oh, I feel like I'm taking away from your show." I'm like, no, you don't. You actually help make the show.
I feel like it's the expert. He's like a chick magnet.
Well, for whatever reason, and I actually did the look to actually see because I knew that I had it from a long time ago, from like 2012. I had purchased a particular book or series of books, and it was because of it was like super popular at the time, and it was something to have, and it was good reads for when you're sitting around for long periods of time by yourself. So
Jules, hey bitch.
I went and was told that by Sully request to read a book. And for some reason they came up with 50 Shades of Grey last night. And I said, I think I have one of them. And I actually have the whole trilogy, all like 30,000 pages of it or something.
In the butt.
So, I mean, if what?
She started it.
If that's what they really wanted, I mean, I might actually find the time to actually read a couple pages a day or whatever, and everybody can go and review it later or something. I don't know if I'd really want it. I don't know about doing a reading like that live, but yet maybe it might be interesting because it's on the computer. I have the digital copy because I had a Kindle that I'd used to read it off of. So that I accessed it last night on the computer, and I'm like, oh, I can actually read it right here on the screen. I suppose I could send a copy to somebody And that way, while I'm reading it, they could actually kind of.
I think that might be kind of cool.
Have a conversation every page or two.
Yeah. How you guys liking it so far?
Really
Different book? What's up?
Well, Sully hasn't been making it a joke. She's actually made it a request that she wanted me to read a book. I said, pick the book, and I'll actually read the book for you. But my wife was down with it. She was totally fine with me reading the book. She said it would be weird if I read 50 Shades Grey, maybe, but at the same time,
goodness,
because I have it where I can actually see it on screen, I could almost share it page to page and actually read along with it. I don't know, somehow, some way. I don't know.
Oh, there you go. Jules just had a good idea too.
Let's see. Are you serious? I was just making a joke. Hi, I didn't know it was 9 already. Yeah. Welcome to Vanity. It's all right. You could even pre-record and just let it run. Well, see, and that was the other there's so many options and ways that I could do that. Like I could do segment for segment, and then eventually put them all together so that they would actually go from like chapter 1 to chapter 2. There's lots of thoughts and lots of ways on how I could actually accomplish that feat. Oh, there's 4 of them in here.
Hey, Divinity. They're my best friend. She a real bad bitch.
There's 4 people. Oh, there's one over in Twitch. And 3 in YouTube, but I only see 3 people talking. Who's with us? And come talk to us. You don't have to, but totally come join us.
Yeah, please.
So, again, we're waiting for AmericaShirts to show up so we can actually do the feud. For whatever reason, he decided to be late. He usually lets me know if he's going to be late and explains his circumstances of what's going on. There you go. Divinity says hi to you.
I love the love around here. It's so great.
I know. These guys are awesome.
Mm-hmm. Some mighty fine ladies.
So I guess we'll just sit here. We'll just utensil
we'll just sit
here.
here. Y'all wanna talk about potatoes again? Oh my gosh,
Potatoes?
that was Shirts talking. Oh, what?
What's going
on? She thought that Shirts was talking a little while ago.
Oh no, we're just waiting for him. This is Jimmy YouTube that's with me.
Do I sound like Shirts?
You're not as you don't sound as effeminate as he does.
Well, he just sounds Californian.
He really has that really a high pitch compared to most.
I don't know what you're talking about. That's crazy.
It's just him. It's just he's a.
Shirts talks like this because he's a Giga Chad.
Yeah, right. He does.
You actually sound like Road Plow. I sound like Road Plow? Do I? Is that real? Really? I sound like Road Plow?
Oh, it seems as though
a tadpole has entered the room.
Away for the night.
Oh, that's a good lad. Get some sleep, buddy.
Yeah, absolutely.
A little bit I sound like Road Plow. I just love how you guys are all not tight knit together all like that. I think it's so wonderful. Oh my gosh. No, see, I can't talk. I can't sound like him at all.
No, it's because his voice seriously belongs to him and him alone. Like, nobody has that particular voice. I've never heard anybody else that sounds like AmericaShirts.
Oh, no, Road Plow we were talking about. Because they said I sound like Road Plow more than AmericaShirts.
I don't hear it that way either.
You don't hear it?
No, I can hear the difference between the two of you. So I've talked to Road Paul too many times.
It's never too many times.
No, I'm just saying my sound receptors know the difference between you two.
Sully.
What's up, Sully? How you doing tonight, dear? We're just sitting around waiting for AmericaShirts to join us so we can talk about the Bill Gates, Elon Musk stuff. Because
He needs
this
to
is
put on his
supposed to be
jets.
his thing. So as opposed to doing an after thing or whatever and calming down, we're doing a little appetizer before the AmericaShirts shows up. Shirts is more kind of a nerdy tech guy sounding, but still similar voices.
See, I feel like that's more Mike Hunt.
Yeah. Oh, Mike Hunt is.
You hear
one
the
of a
voice
kind.
and then you see the man, and then you're
He
just
is
like,
one of a
oh.
kind. He's, right, exactly. He's just like, what? Wait a minute here. That's not what you said.
Hello.
But there's a couple people around here that are in chat that have actually seen. What's up, expert? There's a couple people that have. I've held conversations with Div Inity several times or whatever, and you wouldn't think that's what people look like when you actually hear their voice. You make up your own decision on what people look like, and then when you actually see them, you're like, oh, wait a minute.
That's why some people are lucky to like have never posted anything, and then they start a channel and they're like totally anonymous. It's just cool because people can't find them no matter how hard they try.
Right. It's no confusing a frog expert or Volstrom. Yeah, okay, that's awesome, Jules. Expert, come jump in here, talk to us for a minute.
No, let the kid go to bed.
Oh,
Christ's
okay.
sakes.
You can go to bed if you really want.
Well, no, I mean he's more than
you to.
welcome to come in here, of course.
Expert says frog is 6'7" and has a 10-inch beard.
Say more. Say less. You had me at frog.
No, I understood what you meant, Jules. She meant voices. We all have similar voices. Look what just walked in. I mean, again,
Hopefully
we're just
it's
waiting
the
for
AmericaShirts.
It says there's 8 people watching us right now. That's awesome. Thank you for
Chat
coming.
needs to
Just
spam chant AmericaShirts right now.
This is something. Everybody
It'll
needs
summon
to
him
go.
forth.
Somebody needs to go and summon this person, go kick him in the butt and say, get on your show, man. You're the one that said you wanted to do this.
Full storm, what's all, dude?
Voltstorm escaped the government, bro. He's seen all kinds of beards.
I mean,
one of us.
Okay, so let's do this, because we need some people to come in here and talk and help us hold the conversation. Let's go to the extreme and let's go invite guests, because we can get 10 people in here and we'll all start chanting AmericaShirts.
Robots, there are one among you who does not belong.
AmericaShirts.
One of us.
AmericaShirts. There you
One
go.
of us.
Studio's open. Anybody that wants to jump in.
Get in here. Get up on in here.
Get up on in here. Hey, you. I see you.
I don't have to ask twice. Get up in here.
Get up on. Come on. Get up off of that thing. Shake you feel better.
Just don't start singing any Randy Newman songs. You get banned worldwide.
Take a big one, look at Randy.
Seriously, worldwide.
Jeez.
It's changed the pinned message. There you go. There's the studio. Come join us.
Man, Randy Newman be claiming copyrights all
10
over.
people listening to us. That's awesome. Thank you for
Hey.
joining us.
We're a whole
We're
decapod.
all
up in
just
here.
holding ourselves with no pants, waiting for America
a shirt.
to show up.
No pants. We need a shirt.
He kind of does. He's got some family that he's dealing with. Usually, it's the expert. What's up, man?
One of us. One of us. One of us. One of us. Am I not there? Where's there no sound?
Hello?
I can hear
Why
you.
is there no
I can hear
sound?
you.
I guess he can't hear us.
Maybe he can't hear us. That's funny.
Why does it sound?
Boomer. Okay, Boomer.
He thinks it's
Silly
him.
Boomer.
Now there's sound.
Yeah, we still hear
So,
you.
you guys could hear me?
We could hear you. Yes.
Okay,
Oh,
so
yeah.
here's what happens. I've got my headphones on, and when it comes on, or you put me on, the headphones go dead. I have to unplug it and plug it back in.
Oh,
I don't know
so
why. It's
have-
just, yeah, it's weird. One of us. One of us. One of us.
One of us.
Where is Shirts?
I don't know.
Is he plugged in? He didn't set the timer to
It says
unplug
that he's-
himself?
He didn't feel the rockets coming out of him.
Dude, the guy's crazy, man. It's awesome. He's what happened?
He just went green on Discord.
Yeah,
Get your butt in here.
He's fully charged.
He blipped back into existence.
The
I
batteries
swear,
are
every
charged.
time he hops off,
Get
it's
in
like he's
here,
been
Glowy.
snapped by Thanos.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
He's
So,
like my personal glowy. It's awesome.
what was going on? You said that the chat was glitching earlier over on my stuff.
Well, the thing is there's a difference between somebody that's a mod and somebody that's not a mod. So anybody that is a mod actually sees everything and can unhide things that are hidden.
Yeah.
Somebody that isn't a mod, a regular chat, somebody that's in chat, they do not get to see everything, because if I didn't accept it, they're not seeing it until I accept it. And if I accept it
So
too late,
it's just like sex.
right? If I accept it too late or whatever, sometimes it'll like if I'm not there for the moment, it'll totally go away.
It'll blow up in your face.
Right.
Yeah, exactly like sex.
And there's some of them, for whatever reason, the White Heart, the Saluting Man, and a few others that just so happen to always get blocked, and you always have to have a mod accept them.
Okay, question about that, because
Now, that's on your side. I don't know if it's on my side. There was a couple things on my side that weren't going the other night, but there's a difference between this show and maybe yours, because when you go through and you hit
Jules, calm yourself.
your live stream or whatever, and you go into and it asks you the two questions about children.
What? I don't get asked about children.
You get a yes or no question. You have to answer it each time that you go live.
Who does?
Through the studio of YouTube.
No, I don't.
Oh.
I use StreamYard.
You can still use the studio side of things in YouTube when you go into. Let's see here.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
No, okay, that's fine. Let me see if I can't show you something.
I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised at this here.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, man. And I love Frog says, let me show you something. I'm like, yeah, dude, I already know about it, man. I don't want to see it.
It's just basically this is not for kids or this is for kids kind of button.
Yeah,
that you
like
can toggle.
if I do a video that I'm gonna put up, it'll ask that. But
Yeah.
for a live
so those
thing,
2 questions, each time I go live, it asks me those 2 questions.
yeah.
If
Before you
if
go
I
live?
want these people or not. So then as...
Mine never asked
Welcome
that on
Dictionary
StreamYard.
Diva. So then as I answer
Double
those 2
D's in
questions,
here.
I always answered as kids are not allowed to watch this content.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
Mary Diva ain't none to fuck
She
with.
must have gotten her pants off.
I did.
Oh, that voice! Oh my gosh! Oh, woof! Woof! Oh my gosh! I'm sorry, you probably get some PTSD from that. Oh!
I do.
Oh!
It's making
What
me a
is
little nervous.
happening? That's so beautiful. You're here.
So, Diva, do you have like a really good mic or something?
I do. I have a really...
Is that right? What kind of mic do you
really-
own? I'm very curious.
Well, I have several, but
Oh my gosh, could you
favorite-
explain with
Yeah.
how these
RJ.
work, please?
My favorite is the Blue Yeti.
Oh my gosh, I've heard of that one before. It's quite
Yeah.
old.
Well, it is maybe a little old, but it's effective.
So, do you have
I
like
have to get
a pop
monetized to
pop
YouTube
guard
before I
for
get a
it?
Blue Yeti.
I'm sorry. What was that, Jimmy? YouTube?
I was just curious if you had some kind of pop guard for it or something.
Actually, no, I don't.
No, she goes raw.
I do.
Oh,
Oh
could
my
you give
Lord.
us a couple of
It's gonna blow up. Oh
Let's get
no,
kicked off.
it's gonna explode. It's
Yo!
full storm.
Oh, yo!
The
I'm
man
doing
who escaped.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's good to be here live on the Koolfrogg channel, baby.
How's it going, man?
I'm going well. How about you, sir?
It's going very well.
I'm just glad to be on something that the expert is not in charge of.
Direct nerd.
The issue is AmericaShirts. We're all here to chant for AmericaShirts.
Where is he?
America
Where are you?
America
Shirts? Let's go,
Pants are
son.
off. We're all waiting. Where's our shirts, man?
Pants were never on.
I'd take my skin off, but I don't know how.
Ew. Now you're crossing the line.
Not for shirts.
We might just have to do some adjusting here.
Sounds like Silence of the Lambs stuff.
It puts lotion on the skin.
Was she-
It gets the
wait.
hose again.
Was she a great big fat person?
God.
Oh, jeez.
What happened?
She was ample.
Ooh.
I still can't hear myself.
Oh. Oh.
Would you
yeah.
fuck me?
Why does he need to hear
I'd
himself?
Fuck me so hard.
I got kicked off.
Shit, man.
What happened?
You got kicked
Whoa.
off.
You
Yeah,
were
I got
clicking.
kicked off.
The government got him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You did to yourself.
No, I had to. It said your stream. There's connection issues. I'm like, what are you talking
Yeah, I
about?
heard
Everything's
that's a problem for you.
fine. Yeah, I can't get it. I can't get it up. I can't get my connection up.
A lot of people have that problem.
They do.
Wow.
Connection
You'd be surprised.
Have you
dysfunction.
How many
considered
people-
Cialis?
Problems with getting up. The
I
connection.
love Cialis. Who said that?
Sildenafil.
That is awesome.
Have
Dude,
you
you're
tried
crazy.
Sildenafil?
Dude, you're crazy not to. I mean, let me tell you
What'd
what.
say, Bonerville?
Hey, let me tell you. Barry Bonds didn't break the home run record without a little help.
There's some pills for that.
You know?
Facts.
I mean, dude, why?
little
I mean, I love it. They say if you have an erection that lasts 4 hours or longer, go seek medical attention. If I
Dude.
got an erection that's 4 hours or longer, I'm not the one who needs medical attention. She does.
If I've one that lasts 4 hours or longer, I'm finding a nurse. Just saying.
Two
To help
nurses.
take care
Two
of
nurses.
you.
Everybody else that's in chat, if you really want, this thing can hold 10. So, I mean, if you come in
Barely.
with all chant for the
Whoa, 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 wait a second. This thing can hold 10 from the guy who's got a 10-inch beard.
My.
Oh my gosh, dude, you just
Oh
talk dirty
my.
to this thing.
Oh
Dude, just
my.
put it in its place. Be
All
like,
of you.
oh.
Just
Yeah,
bring
you're gonna
yourselves
hold.
in here.
You're gonna
click
hold
on
all
that
of
link
it.
above. Just bring yourself in here. However you want to do it. Just
Did he say how hard you want to do it?
You want to do it? I love it. I love it.
Oh yeah, baby. You're taking all 10 inches. All 10
Yeah,
of it.
chin in the pink, nose in the stink.
No,
Jimmy. What do you think got to take it too far,
that
Jimmy?
is
What do you think got to take it
awesome.
too far?
No, it's not. That is. I'm writing that down. I'm writing that down. I have Patrick Lancaster and 10 in the pink.
Which is funny because he can't read.
No, I can't, but I can scribble. I can draw.
Chicken scratch.
Jay.
I predicted
Jules
strike.
laughed out loud.
Jules is
in the
already predicted
theater
a strike. I
when he
love
said,
it.
Oh,
Oh,
wait,
dude.
was she a big fat person? The only one, and people turned and looked at me.
Jeez, RJ.
Rest in pepperoni.
You don't want to come in here and talk? We're going to put you on blast, and we're going to actually make sure that everybody still sees what you said.
Without a doubt.
No, the person we need to get in here is Div Inity. I don't think
Jill
she
says
has
I predict a strike. Why would you do that?
Come on, Divinity.
No.
Come
Wait,
on.
knock
Come
on wood
on.
here.
No, we're not going to get a strike. Nerd Outburst is in here.
Oh, shit.
Well, as soon as Randy
That
Newman
short
came
man.
on, yeah, he turned in Randy Newman.
Randy.
I love LA.
Has anyone heard from him since that
From Outhouse?
Oh, God.
From
Randy?
Outhouse?
No, he's been a dick lately.
From Nerd? Have we heard
yeah.
from Nerd?
Yeah, have you heard some nerds since that stream? The Randy
I
stream?
I haven't. I
Yeah,
didn't
see?
actually reach out to him either, though. So I mean, it's kind of a mutual thing. Sometimes you have to actually just reach out to him. You'd be like, "Come on, short man."
It's called I
He's
don't
got-
care.
He's got nothing
Isn't
else
that
to
what
do.
everyone responds? I hate that when you when you
What?
like hit up an old friend and you're like, hey, what's up? Been a while. You haven't messaged me or nothing. Just checking in. It's like, oh yeah, you haven't messaged me either. And it's like, that's what I'm doing right now.
Fuck you.
It's kind of
Yes.
late for him, so he might not join us. But he's still
Well-
he's still awake. So
Oh, he is awake.
yeah.
Okay.
AmericaShirts.
So where is
Him
Shark?
because he doesn't know how to
Shirts.
actually use
One
to
of
get
us.
to things or whatever. I just threw
One
his
of
phone
us.
personal link. Let's see if we can get Nerd to come and chat with us.
One of
One
us.
of us. One of us.
One of us.
One of us.
One of us.
One
One of us.
This is the greatest. Well, I went down there. I tried to highlight Divinity's peep, peep, peep.
He just has got to go to bed early, so I got to head to bed. Oh,
Did he really say that?
Yeah.
Did he really say that?
Got to get up early, so I got to head
Outhouse.
to bed. Don't sleep too long. Short stuff.
Oh gosh, Outhouse is gone. So,
So
all anybody cares about right now though is what Diva is doing. Like, what do you do to decompress?
Oh my
from
God,
the-
she's alive.
Yes,
I
I
am
know.
alive.
Listen to that voice.
Look at the husk in that voice.
Well,
Yes, baby.
That's creepy, Jimmy.
That
she
really
did it
is. I
first.
like it. I
Wait,
like
that-
it.
that voice sounded familiar. Was it you,
Very
Jimmy?
familiar. It was me. How's
There
it
I
going?
go. I'm kicked out again. Oh, I'm back.
At
Yeah.
least somebody
Oh, it
recognizes
was.
this sullen silence.
It's amazing. Guava Ball has the same voice.
It is kind of.
Oh, well, you know, we can hit you up later if you're interested. Once AmericaShirts gets you.
Bye, Jules. Go find American
Why not?
shirts for us.
Hey,
Hold
you
on,
go goose out. That's Joe later.
Jules has to go get duct tape.
Oh,
What it sound like?
She's got to duck out. She's got some chores
She has-
stuff.
Duct tape.
Duct tape
Yeah,
will
she has,
fix everything
She's
in
got to
life.
tend to.
she's got to check the duct tape and bring some water.
You don't have to give them water. They can
No.
go
Well, you know.
3
Ice
days.
cubes work too.
3 days.
3 days.
Hey, RJ has a request. If y'all would just shut up
Jules likes Stevie's voice.
and let her talk.
Well,
Yeah, let us talk, please.
Brian,
Not you, her.
She did it first.
Now she's just laughing. I mean, that's just as good. That's just as good.
Go ahead, Diva.
Yeah,
please.
Well, see the
A bunch of wise words, please.
wise words.
If you wouldn't mind, Tara.
Oh, that creeps me out. That's very, very creepy.
And exciting.
Hey,
Is this
Koolfrogg,
ruffling your jammies?
Sully wants a link.
Who has on jammies?
It's pinned.
Oh,
it's pinned to the top. Otherwise, I can resend it again.
Did you hear that, Sully?
Sully, it's in the chat.
I mean,
Yeah, it's at the top of the chat.
And the expert.
what are you wearing? Full storm.
Volstorm.
Oh, yes. You know what's funny?
There you go.
I refuse to wear pants.
Do it again, just
it's a
in case
rule.
you can't see it up top.
Could you speak up? I'm not wearing pants.
I'm not wearing any pants.
Did you guys see that video that
Basil
Jules
14.
put out? It was from TikTok. Oh my gosh.
read.
Dude,
What?
there's... Do what?
You did what? On TikTok?
You did what in your cup?
Oh, no, the video that Jules sent out. It's a cop, and it says,
Did
if
we all
you
need to be
wake
following
up...
Jules on TikTok?
Well, no, she put it on Discord.
Oh, she put it
But
on
she's
Discord.
like, the cop says, if you wake up and you find yourself not wearing your pants...
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes. That was
It's
hilarious.
so great. These aren't my pants.
What in the world? It's
Yeah,
the
you don't-
shortest man in the world. It's Nerd.
Nerd.
What's
up, y'all?
Shit in my
There
pants.
he is.
Have you seen that picture that they made of you and me?
Yes.
Lava made it.
Okay, I just want to be sure you've seen it. I don't have to show you again. I just want
I'm blaming Glove. I just laughed at it.
I thought it was hilarious because they think I'm 6'7" and I'm only
Excuse me,
6
I'm sorry.
so you know.
Smoking too much weed over there, nerd.
It's better than smoking crank.
Oh, don't do that.
That's true.
Don't do that. Not yet. You got another hour before you can get there.
Crack is
I don't
whack.
know. I thought Sully was coming on. RJ.
Expert,
We
what's
had
going on with your
Christmas
mic?
She'll be here. You gotta
Is-
give
What
her
do you
a
mean?
moment.
Or am I the only one hearing the
No, I hear it too.
No,
Crackling
there's
up
static.
there.
He doesn't
Yeah.
understand what we're talking about. So
He's on a
going
Mac.
electric.
That's the problem.
I know. They're calling
It's
the
like he's
expert
trying
a
to use a white
boomer.
noise machine or something.
What happened? What's going on with my mic?
You're
staticky.
crackling. Your microphone's crackling.
You're
You
crackly.
just-
You're
It's
snapping.
electric.
You don't. It's not on
You're
your own
crackling.
show, and I don't believe that
Yeah.
it's actually restream.
It's-
I think it's just
yeah.
you.
It's your
No.
pop.
No.
It's your time
Doesn't
of the
work
night.
any- Doesn't have
Don't
a problem
know.
anywhere else. Let's see.
Yeah, I don't
here.
know. I don't know if there's a setting that needs to be adjusted.
Yeah, how would you...
You know that six
You might
button
need to
over
restart.
underneath
Is it
has a
because
little gear on it. And, you know, maybe adjust something. I don't
Did
know.
that do anything?
What
You
is
got
this?
something on it.
Oh my lord, we have
Is it...
a solid.
Golly.
Oh my Jeebus.
Or do
Hi.
we?
Or do we have
Hel-
Sully?
Hello?
And a 2-year-old
Hello?
to boot.
She's talking, but I hear no sound.
Hey,
Hello?
talking.
Hello? Hello?
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Go over to the
Is it
settings and
me
turn on your
you're
Is it
looking
me
for?
you're looking for?
I can see it in your eyes.
You gotta
Maybe
select
check
which
your,
microphone
audio
you're using,
input.
Sully.
Sully, we can't hear you, babe.
Save me, Sully.
Settings.
Nothing.
We
Switch
see it moving, but
the
we hear
audio
no
input.
sound.
That's why I say check
To
your
the
audio
microphone
input
that
or
you're
output.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sully, come, we install cup holders.
Talk about boomer moves. So kidding.
Do I still have static?
Oh,
No,
God.
much better, much better, much better.
You're excellent.
Is it really? So this is good?
Barren woods.
Yeah.
Why is that? What's
Loud.
You're
just
okay.
louder.
Yeah, so this is through the MacBook speakers. So let me try to figure out how to turn those down.
Take
Called the
7
gain.
steps
RJ,
back,
it's not
motherfucker.
anything we're doing.
He doesn't have game when it's just a computer.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah.
Step away from the mic.
Got no gains, expert. Got no gains.
Got no
I need to be on the other side of the room.
Ooh.
Don't say anything I wouldn't say. Give me 2 minutes.
All right. How's that? Oh gosh, I hear myself.
It's the same.
That's so quiet right there for a
That is so.
Whoa.
Somebody's screaming.
Be better if you muted expert.
You hush them kids up.
Goddamn vermin.
You sound the smartest expert when we can't hear you. So
it's impressive, actually.
What?
I don't know. He's talking to himself.
talking to you, dumbass.
Oh yeah.
Oh, now we can really hear you breathe too.
Unmute.
Golly bless.
RJ says unmute the Sully.
You don't know the power of the dark side.
Was that somebody?
Yeah, that was Jimmy.
It was Jimmy.
Holy cow, that was so good.
His Joker's better.
It was Comrade.
Who's y'all's favorite Joker, by the way?
I like the one that
Jared Leto.
What's his face from
Of course you would, expert.
Well, what's that?
That's the worst,
dude.
For me, in my opinion, he's the worst Joker out there.
All right, sorry.
Oh, yeah, I'm okay. Jack Nicholson.
Joaquin.
There, Sully.
Can you hear me?
There.
Yes, there we go.
Yes, I can hear you, Sully.
Yes.
Sully.
How are you?
RJ says
Great.
blow
Hurry
on
up.
it, the expert.
I'm amazing.
I'm amazing. I don't say that. I'd say,
You don't sound like that.
Jimmy, shut up.
Oh, I'm
I don't
sorry.
know. Look, I forget who I am when I'm around you.
That's okay. He forgets who he is.
There's
I
so
just
many
try
in
to
there.
choose the right.
All right.
I just forget who I am on a normal basis.
This is a very familiar group.
It's like Friday Night Live all over again.
It sure
So,
is.
so here's the
Except
thing.
we have to be nice.
Except,
We all
no,
need to
we
start
don't.
chanting,
No, we
America
don't.
Shirts. America Shirts.
Shirts.
America Shirts. America Shirts.
Is my volume? Golly.
Your volume's fine. I mean, it's a little.
Hey, expert.
You
Yes,
can leave
ma'am.
yourself alone, and I
Where-
can turn it on.
Where is America Shirts?
God damn it.
No
You're
idea.
the expert.
I don't know.
That's
See?
Koolfrogg's job.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
In somebody's basement.
It got confused. I was just going with this.
America Shirts
Oh
is in Sully's
yes,
basement.
yes. I see what you're doing. I'm sorry.
America Shirts might be in
Golly.
Sully's basement.
Expert, your thing keeps on flashing back and forth and it's giving me whiplash.
Yeah. You think I'm doing that?
I think you're struggling to stop it.
If you have photosensitivity issues, don't look at the expert's logo.
Oh, that's crazy.
Also, so you hear a thud.
This is restream, man. This is all restream.
Koolfrogg, where is Shirts tonight?
I have no clue where he is.
Oh my goodness.
That's the thing is this was set up.
He's
for
missing an
Expert got caught in 4K.
He'd been bugging me for 2 weeks that he wanted to cover this particular feud.
Ah.
So without him, I would do it no justice.
We came over and went rogue on the panel.
But
Yeah, no.
did Amber Heard sleep with Bill Gates?
Oh gosh.
She will.
I bet
She
you-
wishes.
Is that the
she did.
next?
Maybe.
Somebody
Because
paid her
Melinda's no
rent.
longer the thing,
Yeah.
so you know.
Maybe
Melinda's
need
the
some
next.
money,
Yeah,
she will now.
Gates is single, so you never know.
Exactly.
Yeah, go
Exactly.
from one stink to the next.
This country is under an epidemic of gold digging whores.
I ain't saying
Dude,
she's
it's
a
been
gold
going on
digger.
for centuries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kanye said it best.
So, expert, are you gonna switch your logo, or am I gonna have to whip it out here? Like, I
Pornhub.
don't understand. Because I mean, proper procedure dictates, you know.
I think he put himself in a timeout.
Oh, on
Who,
Pornhub.
Koolfrogg?
Well, he stays on Pornhub, so that's about normal.
No. That's nerd.
Well, you know what they
Nerd,
say.
what are you doing?
What
You
you
said
do on
you're
your Pornhub.
not able to
gets
do this and
mentioned
announcing
on
here.
Is this where?
I decided
Whoa.
just to
Just to
suffer
do it instead?
tomorrow. Come on.
Suffer? Yeah, there you go. That's the best way to do it. Suffer through the day.
That's right.
Why
Push through.
Why would you want to go through it?
Glad to see you're back.
Is this? Ah, crud.
This thing is indeed on.
Is this loud? Is it staticky? You guys have got to tell me what's going on.
No,
I
Well, you're
think
not-
it's crystal clear, perfect.
I got you
Fine,
turned down about
you're
50%.
fine,
You're good.
You're fine.
Oh, you took care of the volume. I've been standing here trying to figure out how to do that. All right, now I got it figured out. It's weird though because I see my.
Turn you down a little more.
His circle's
turn
bigger
me
than
down.
everybody else's.
Well, I mean, you know,
He's
I mean,
compensating.
it's weird. I like how Koolfrogg is. He keeps it small in private.
I'm
Or
sitting
in
over
public.
here
In
laughing.
public, it's small.
I'm laughing at how big his circles get. Oh my
It
God.
drives me nuts. Look at that.
The fucking thing.
What is going on with this?
It's
I
like
really
he's
hope
trying
it's
to
not
take
like-
over the whole fucking
I wonder if
screen.
it's like ear rape on YouTube's side. I gotta check.
Oh, dude, it's gotta be. This
You're
is
Glenda.
ridiculous.
Glenda from Wizard of Oz.
If somebody's watching from the YouTube side, they would tell us if it was too loud.
Right? I hope so.
Right, Divinity?
Oh shit, you're killing me.
This
Oh my
is.
god.
Now
Look,
Sully's
Sully's flipping back and forth, back
oh my
and forth.
gosh.
Diva.
What?
Oh, yeah.
Wizard of Oz. Did you ever read Wicked?
Dude,
I
Restream
did
is this.
read Wicked, yes, I did
I
read
loved
Wicked.
Yeah,
it.
it does.
It was
he
one of the
doesn't
best
sound
books
so
I
bad
ever
on
read.
YouTube side.
Of course
I
she
love
read
Artist on
Wicked.
Big screen.
So the fuck what?
What?
Wolfstorm?
What's
I said, of
Wicked
course,
what?
of course, Diva read Wicked. I mean, you know.
Oh no, you didn't. Don't. No, you didn't.
What is Wicked? What is Wicked?
She says it sounds perfect, and I have.
It's the story of the
expert
Wizard
turned
of
down
Oz
to
from the Wicked Witch's point of view.
25%.
Exactly.
Oh.
It's very
Oh,
dark and gritty and.
Did you ever read Suttree?
No, what's that? Sully?
Cormac
Yeah.
McCarthy wrote it.
Who's that?
Who?
He's
I like
a,
Jerry Spinelli.
The Notebook?
No. Oh my gosh.
I have
He's
the book.
uncultured.
I don't
swine
read
here.
shit. That's what audiobooks are for. I don't have to read.
That's what movies are for. If it were good, it'd be a movie.
Exactly. If it's that damn good, it's a movie.
No
Well,
Country
Wicked's
for Old
been a
Men.
Broadway play for like
Oh, that's a
20
damn
years.
good movie.
Yeah, Cormac McCarthy wrote that too.
Broadway.
Oh, fantastic.
Sorry, dude. I don't swing that way.
How was the
I don't
movie
know that
compared to
shit
the
was
book?
gonna
Did
come
you
out of
read
your
the book?
mouth.
Do what?
I knew that shit. the
RJ
moment I
says
seen
You got
it.
a pretty mouth, boy.
Is he talking about my mouth? I can't
Yes,
tell.
he is.
Oh my gosh. I'm so
See,
sorry.
The only reason I like to be on Koolfrogg's channel is because I can be intelligent here.
Well, you fucked that up, didn't you?
What's
Well,
that supposed to mean?
The mob is taking over.
Yeah, I know.
Expert in Voltstorm, come on, the IQ.
The inmates are now in charge.
Yeah. Hey, Outhouse. She was saying the opposite, dude. She was saying the opposite. She was like, she comes on here because she's the smart one, and then now Ballstorm and myself are on here, and she's like, I'm not the smart one anymore.
That's
See, that's
yeah,
what
that's
was the thing.
exactly what she
that's-
said.
That's
you
exactly
gaslighter.
it. Mm-hmm. You're
What's
exactly right.
I don't like my farts, dude. Do you do that? I know a guy in high school did that.
You're not being funny. You're being a fucking prick.
What is?
What else is new?
What?
Yeah, that's.
What do you
kinda
expect
normal.
him to do?
Yeah, I know. Am I doing
He's up
something
on that
different?
brown jacket of yours.
Wow.
God!
What? What happened?
Oh, y'all gotta watch that movie if you haven't seen it. Man,
Going off the rails.
What is it?
hilarious. Kicking and screaming.
Oh no, I've not seen that.
Oh, it's hilarious.
Are you all noticing that Sully's logo keeps flipping back and forth?
Oh yeah, and now
Yeah,
she's got
Restream's
the-
Possessed.
The point of Restream is to make StreamYards look good.
Oh.
No.
I mean,
I got on here and I was like, what is
can't see that
what is
happening.
Koolfrogg's StreamYard look so much better than yours?
I did
Oh,
wonder
I know. That's the only thing it has. It looks better.
so it's perfect for our blind members.
Yeah, pretty much.
all those blind members, if you can't see it, it's actually you should actually subscribe.
All
share,
those
like,
Yes,
blind
but
members,
please
if you can't
find
see.
someone to help you find the like and subscribe button, though.
Yeah.
Go tell your neighbor, come over here. I need to subscribe to this guy.
Did you say something about Scotch?
The blind guy. So I've been watching this channel.
Yeah.
The blind viewers are actually fucking dead.
What's going on, man? I don't even know what people are laughing about.
Jimmy, comrade Jimmy, he make a funny joke.
It's
yeah.
Tally when he's high. I don't know what's going on, man.
Yeah, what's happening here? Man, I'm so
What
stoned.
the hell?
I'm so stoned.
Screw you guys and go home.
Screw guys, I'm going home.
Oh, I love it.
Where's the cheesy poofs?
No titties in my papa.
No, kid.
Oh my gosh, we're having a Cartman fight. This is so awesome.
Mean.
I hear somebody.
RJ's in the chat.
RJ's been in the chat. He's like taking over half the chat.
Have you
He's
got
awesome.
Divinity on your panel yet, Koolfrogg? I've been catching them when I can.
Come on, Divinity.
I've talked to her a couple times.
Come on.
Discord.
I don't believe it.
Okay.
A few weeks, but
I think she's a ghost.
This would be a great night to have her over here.
Yes,
you guys
it
ever
would.
see that movie Ghost?
The links up
Yes.
pinned. I mean,
Unfortunately.
even RJ can come
Outhouse
tell us
read
if
the
he really
book.
wants. We just prefer that you don't
God.
do weird things.
Damn.
Nothing weirder than what we already do.
Oh my god.
You know, if I-
Listen here, you motherfucker. I'm trying to build a brand. Use my name right or don't use it at all.
I'm
What can I
mad.
call you instead?
Challenge
Alright.
accepted.
Yeah, I know. It's Outhouse from now on. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard anybody do in my life.
I'm never gonna name more ironic for you than the expert.
Yeah, but I have my own channel. I mean, you know, that's the whole thing. The whole point is it is supposed to be ironic. I mean, it's working perfectly, but now
it works great.
Yeah, but now you throw a fit over being Outhouse.
I'm not throwing a fit. I've been asking you for like 2 weeks, Jake. I'm trying to build something. You're not helping out.
So
you're just-
everybody
so you're
should
just
actually know that they can actually go down below and like every single one. Well, let's see, Jimmy YouTube, the expert, Outpost Nerd. They all have links down below. You can actually go and you can click on those links and you can actually go and subscribe to them. Oh wait,
Look at
Outpost
the
Nerd has a
Pornhub.
link down below in the description. He's
Look at the
there
Pornhub
for how many
logo.
episodes?
The
He knows he's
Pornhub
not
logo is
in,
having a
so.
devil's three-way.
It really wants me to click on
Okay,
the
that's
Pornhub logo.
that's the one I did not know, Diva.
What,
The
Pornhub?
Devil's Three-Way.
I did
yeah.
not know the Devil's Three-Way. I
Yeah.
still don't.
Oh, well, we're gonna wait till Friday night before we tell you.
When it's in a
So
three-way,
that makes for good chat.
it's not gay if it's in a three-way with the honey in the middle. It's a three-way.
I'll write that one down too.
It's not gay unless you make eye contact.
Oh, sounds like he's talking from experience.
I know.
Lots of experience.
It's not gay if
Yeah,
you
I'm
have socks on,
speaking
is
from
the deal.
experience. I'm just joining in the fucking conversation. Okay.
Dude, wait a second.
That's
Like
the point.
you've never been in a
It's
devil's
just a
three-way?
joke, bro.
No,
Like,
and I
you've never been
never
in one?
want to be.
Can I be in a double three-way?
It's
What?
weird, man.
Six
Sometimes
way?
this stuff happens.
I think that's what that would be.
That's a
Have
moment.
you expert? Have you
Things happen.
expert?
Things happen. Okay, I mean, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying for those out there, there are those out there that things happen, and you can't control that. I mean, you know, you just have to roll with the punches. You don't know what life's going to give you.
Just wait for that day that
Apparently a
something
devil's
happens
three-way.
And your wife brings her best friend over.
Hallelujah.
And they start wanting to do something.
What?
You just can't stop
No,
yourself.
I saw that episode of Friends. That leads to divorce.
I saw that episode of Friends.
Yeah.
Seen all of them.
He's become the Friends expert.
Yes, it's true.
Oh, there, that's
one.
what it comes from. I was wondering.
That's what it is.
What is?
The expert. It comes from being the Friends expert.
Yeah, You're the Lorax on Friends.
Oh yeah. Well, do you have anybody else who can shake a Pornhub like me?
Oh hell no! It makes me want to click on it.
We don't have anybody that would want to.
Should put a hyperlink to Pornhub right in there.
Is it shaking on? Okay.
Your
When it stops,
your
Yeah, and you're still
avatar
throwing
is
static because
mesmerizing,
that's just what it is. It's awesome.
Hey, listen. When it stops, you know what that means. Okay.
The batteries
When
ran
the
out.
stream stops, you know what that means.
Hey, you and Sully are giving me epileptic seizures. I don't even have it.
Yeah, it's like, I'm starting to get a headache watching
Am I
this.
still wiggling?
Yes, you're still wiggling, Sully.
Yeah,
You're definitely still wiggling.
baby.
The both of you are still
You're
wiggling.
still wiggling.
We'll stop
Sexy
every
wiggle.
once in a while, Sully, for a few seconds, but experts is going nonstop.
Oh god,
Yeah.
all those
That's
pictures.
why I'm the expert. That's
Hey,
why I'm
all-
the expert.
All those pictures that Guava Ball put up are true, especially Sully and Diva.
I think that's
Come on, Divinity,
what
click on the link. Come join us.
Aquaman's avatar would do. It would kind
Do
of
what?
pulsate.
Come on,
like that.
Divinity.
That's Aquaman's avatar. That
You don't
Come
have
on.
to turn on a
Are
camera.
you
It's
really
easy.
Aquaman expert?
Why can't we have titties
Hey,
as
I'm
our,
every
as our
man.
thing? That would
What?
look much better, like flipping back and forth
That
like
would,
that.
yeah. Except then the expert would find that dissymmetry of the
Divinity.
boobies.
Oh, the titties? Yeah.
Yeah, he would say that the right one's messed up or the left.
Oh,
one.
something would be wrong.
Yeah, something would
Oh,
be
yeah.
wrong.
Well,
They
it's
have to be
easy.
perfectly symmetrical. You don't like shitty
Jesus.
titties?
There's noise.
No, I don't like him at all, and I love that
Doesn't matter.
term.
Shitty titties.
Yeah,
Bananas.
I mean, you know what? Mankind has not fought and clawed its way to the top of the food chain to have irregular breasts. I mean, that's the one
Are
thing
you
that
keeping
that
score,
man
RJ?
man does that better than God, and that is the breast.
In my head, I started hearing like epic speech music. I mean,
I've always found it comforting that they're.
It's like American music
A
behind it.
pair of boobs is never exactly the same size. I always like that fact because you'd always, tend to go to one or the other depending on the size. You know?
Hey man, big or small, you just got to get in there and.
What if she has a twin?
That's what I'm saying.
What if she has a twin?
What if it's a reverse twin?
What if it has a third nipple?
Ooh.
Outpost?
Divinity.
I'm not a titty critic. I'm a titty
Outpost,
connoisseur.
Do you know
What if
happens
it
when
has an
there's a
extra
third nipple?
toe?
I couldn't hear that.
Who's looking at the toe at that point?
Yeah.
Sorry, Diva.
I told you to keep that secret, Sully.
Sorry.
Oh, hey.
Sixth toe is a secret.
Cracking a beer or cracking a soda? If you're cracking a soda, that's kind of disgusting.
It ain't a fucking soda.
That's
I got news
awesome.
for you.
Soda.
What's that foot site?
Soda.
You need to get on there, Diva.
Hey,
Oh,
who's
yeah, I
Kate
can do
Wright?
That's my Minnesota coming out.
Yeah,
I never would have
Don't you
guessed.
know?
you
Kate
betcha.
Wright.
Hop in my boat.
She got me a soda, don't you know?
Pop.
Oh,
Want some
I'd love a
pop?
soda.
Pop. Yes, that's what they call it
The
there.
hell's a
pop.
pop?
Pop.
A cool pop.
You know what I call a pop? Come on,
Pop.
if you punch you in the
Pop.
face.
Pop. Let me use that.
That's pop.
I just call it, give me a
Give it
fucking
two
Dr.
pops.
Pepper.
Go pop, pop.
Yes, yes.
Right.
Down here in Florida, we say, "You want a Coke?" Yeah. What flavor?
No, I just call everything by name brand.
And I hate
Florida,
going to a restaurant.
I mean-
Like you order you're like, "Hey, I want a Coke," and they're say, "Is Pepsi okay?" No.
No, it's not. It's not
No, it's
fucking
not.
okay.
No, never.
Flip the table and say, "I demand a new waiter."
That's what you order the Dr. Pepper when they say that. You're like, give me the Dr. Pepper.
I'd like a Jack and Coke. All we have is Pepsi. Do you have Dr. Pepper then? Jesus.
Yeah, Dr. Pepper's the only Pepsi product I drink.
No, it's not a Pepsi
That's not
product.
It's not Pepsi.
Yes, it is.
Good replacement
No, it's
for
not,
Sprite,
genius. It depends on the bottler. It's an
Oh.
independent company.
I'm an
Yes.
RC Cola fan myself.
Nice try, though.
No,
You're no
I went to
expert.
grocery
North
stores.
here,
Dr.
it's
Pepper
American
was
bottler.
at one time not a Pepsi product, but since then it was because
No.
I got told
No.
to walk off my
Wrong.
own
Still not an
lane
expert.
for that because Dr.
Still
Pepper
not an
was
expert.
part of the Pepsi deal.
Wrong.
I only wanted a Pepsi.
Okay, I'm looking this up.
I
What
know.
is the
Frog,
question?
Make sure the cues are put
Who
up.
sings that song? I always forget.
Dr. Pepper's an independent company.
Right.
Dr. Pepper, Snapple, 7-Up.
American
Yeah,
bottler.
it's all
Sunkist,
yeah, American bottler.
RC.
Yep. Pepsi is like Taco Bell, KFC.
Oh.
Yes,
Pizza
Pepsi,
Hut.
no.
So Keurig owns Dr. Pepper.
That whole spectrum of who owns what, when, where, and why, that thing is a huge conglomerate of bullshit where you're like, oh,
It is crazy.
If you say that you're going to actually boycott Coke, you better be boycotting
It is
a lot
crazy.
more than just one product. You're like 10
Because the Illuminati owns everything.
You're exactly right.
Didn't Coca-Cola have battleships at some point?
They should.
Dude, that's awesome.
And then Bill Gates says, I own 3 or 4 of them. So,
of course he does. Because he's a prick.
Why does he get battleships, but we can't have fucking vests?
There's going to be an uprising of people
Something
that are
is
just going
smelly in
to
Denmark.
enjoy the day that something happens to Bill Gates.
Why does he have battleships and hey, why does he have battleships and Windows constantly fucking updates and screws up whatever you're doing?
Yes, RJ, absolutely. I love that.
I saw the funniest thing that
Wash
relates
hands?
to that bullstorm. It's
We'll
so
go for
great.
it. Go for it.
Oh, yeah, we got to
dude,
Bill Gates.
should I find it?
Finally. Yeah, well, Divinity, come in here. You bring
Divinity,
up some more
wash
Bill Gates.
hands.
Come on.
Get in here.
I want
Yes.
RJ in here.
Don't ask. Don't think.
I
about
do
it.
too.
No, I want RJ. I want RJ over my
Don't
channel.
hit the
He's gonna
game.
get. He gets the whole thing. I
No.
won't say a word. I won't say
Okay.
a word.
RJ, you're not allowed to come on.
That's right. You're special. You got a contract.
As your friend, I'm telling you, you're not allowed to come on.
Oh, don't be
Divinity,
nervous.
oh my
So
God,
my
you
show,
know
so
us.
if he
Get
really wants
on
to,
here.
I mean, he
Don't be
can.
nervous.
I'm not going to tell him no.
You're-
Until he says too many things wrong. Then
Well,
I'm-
that girl is the best
Hold on.
storyteller. She talks on camera all the time.
Divinity, it's
Stop
always
it, bitch. Come on.
It's always scary your first time, but after that,
Everyone else is doing it.
it's
Oh my
perfect.
lord! I can show you my
Look,
first time.
that is so kind.
I was so
Oh.
nervous.
You gonna show me your first
Aw.
time, dude? You got 10 inches, man. I don't want to see that.
Koolfrogg is telling a story.
Come on, Divinity, come on. I think this is the night we can get her on, everybody.
Come on, Divinity.
Koolfrogg's telling a story.
I am.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Yes, I want
Go for it. Go for it.
He's
I have
gonna
no clue what I was saying.
You're gonna tell
Sully,
us about
I
your
want you to
first time.
finish. Jeez.
Oh no!
Dang. I almost
you to
had
look
my
at me when
sleep
you finish.
run right there. I almost had my sleep clip.
Yellow Flash was holding an open mic, and I went and I jumped in his open mic and actually sat there for like a half a second, like lost my breath. I actually recorded it.
You recorded you losing your breath for a half a second.
It's seriously, because I was so nervous, and I was like, "Holy crap!" I
It
went
took,
back
yeah,
and
everybody's first time's half a second.
Yeah. Well,
Right,
Nerd
Dr.
says-
Pepper?
Nerd says 3.
Yeah, I don't know. I
Come
don't have
on,
the problem,
Divinity.
expert. Why
Come
don't you
on.
explain?
Right, Nerd?
Paging Dr. Pepper.
I prefer to listen. Well, we prefer to listen too sometimes. So
Come on, Divinity. We've all been in your spot at one time or
One of
another.
us, one
of us. One of us. One of us.
One of us.
Shut up, nerd.
it showed up on a yellow flash card with Aiden Paladin was on there with Drexel. Oh my lord! And I picked
What?
on Drexel. Seriously, I was on I was on Flashcast and I
Yeah.
freaking picked on Drexel because he didn't have a freaking avatar. And Aiden Paladin was in there, and she's like, it's part of his drip, and I'm like, nah.
Part of his drip. Jeez.
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Isn't
It's because you're
Hayden-
white.
Oh, okay.
It's all right.
Well, that's why I didn't, I guess.
That's awesome.
I was lost.
Come on, everybody, come on, Divinity. Just
Come on,
turn off your
Divinity.
camera when you're coming through.
Come on, Divinity.
Yeah.
Nobody
Okay,
has their
guys.
camera on.
I found the clip. Can I show you this?
Oh, we
Please.
got to see this. Come
I
on.
want to see it.
This is so good.
Oh,
I freaking love this. Here we go.
say that again, Diva.
I want to see it.
Come on,
I want to see it.
I know you want to do it.
I'll show
No,
you
you-
mine if you.
Hey, shut up. You're ruining it.
This isn't.
Woof.
It's not OnlyFans.
Hey, she started it.
She's better at it.
F Mike.
It's a blue oyster called immediately instantia.
Okay, roger that, Doctor. Fuck! What's wrong? Seriously, auto-updating now? General, I won't be able to calculate the right data for the satellite for...
Yeah.
Absolutely. That's
Is
so
it bad
true.
that you can see this actually happening?
Yes.
Oh yeah, 100%.
49 minutes.
It's so
How
bad.
long till impact?
11 minutes and 44 seconds.
Microsoft!
I love John Malkovich.
He's a great actor.
Adrian, please tell me we have a plan B.
Oh, he's
Oh
bringing
my
out the
gosh.
slide rule. Look at that. Does anybody know what a slide rule is?
A
Yeah.
sloppy
No,
roll.
Wes
Slide
is
rule?
The
here.
sloppy roll. What?
Yeah.
I remember
Sounds
one
like a
from
date.
taking
Okay,
drafting
Diva,
classes.
show us these smarts. What is this he's doing?
A
A
slide
sloppy
rule?
roll sounds like a.
Hush, expert. It's not
Sorry.
your show.
I forgot.
Well, it's not mine either, so it's not for me to.
But we're listening to you.
You have the
I'm
floor.
not tall enough
been
to
given
need
the
a
floor.
slide rule.
Oh, you're not.
10 inches.
Oh my gosh, that's such a
I'd take a
devious
slide
laugh.
rule if you don't mind.
Come on, Divinity.
Come on, Divinity.
No, you want to talk to
We
us.
can talk
Come
about slide
on,
rule.
Divinity.
Where the
Come
So
on.
It's just like a
AmericaShirts.
complicated form of math or something.
It's a tool that's used to calculate complex formulas and
Carbohydrates.
complex carbohydrates.
You're the only one that has to worry about that.
I don't.
Yeah.
Keto diet.
I don't even know
You
they-
should do it.
Keto
That's
is
what I keep
amazing.
hearing. I don't even know what a carbohydrate is.
Do it. Get rid of them man titties. You know you hate them.
Let's see here. Where'd that go? I'm playing over here. This is so much fun.
I bet you are.
See,
Oh, baby.
see
You know
Divinity,
it is.
you got to come over here and fill the void.
The
Come
void,
on.
got 6 people in here.
Yeah, and all of y'all went quiet for like a whole minute.
Excuse me, Sully. 7. Didn't
Nerd's
see it
still
on there
here.
for a second.
He counts as a full person.
Really?
Not according to that picture.
Not according to Randy Newman. Holy fuck.
Yeah, right? Worldwide.
Y'all are weird.
Worldwide, G, worldwide.
I can't remember what movie I was watching, but I came to the credits and Randy Newman started playing, and I usually like reading the credits. I'm like, fuck, can't watch it now. Gotta.
Did you stomp out of the theater?
The fucking thing again.
Outpost Nerd is gonna come and find you.
Was that a guitar?
That's what
Challenge accepted.
You know, that's
They
when,
won't see
when
me
you
coming because they
finally
won't
get
look
to
down
that point
far
where you're
enough.
like, you know what? We need to actually get together. We actually need to meet each other. Nerd is the one that you don't go and meet.
It was Maverick.
Aw.
That was the movie I was watching.
Maverick. That was a good one.
Yeah.
You just don't know what will happen.
Oh, I
Mel
love that
Gibson,
movie.
James Garner. Good
Yeah.
movie.
That was a
Bert.
good one.
Top Gun.
Right, Nerd?
Bert.
Yeah.
What?
Top Gun.
Right?
All this, I randomly hear, right, nerd? I have no context because I can't hear what's being said before.
Bert.
What are you saying?
Why is that? I don't remember.
It was New Orleans, wasn't it?
1923.
No.
Remember
Nerd's the
like
guy
it was
that you don't go visit once it comes down to we should visit each other and see what each other looks like in person.
Nah.
I look just like my avatar.
Yeah.
So do I.
I look just like my avatar.
Me too.
I believe it.
So do I.
Big, huge orange cat.
I look like
Hell
Outhouse's
yeah.
avatar here.
Sorry, that's hot.
Sully's a
Hey,
Mexican restaurant.
Dumbass. I'm gonna call it the expert.
Oh my gosh.
Tip them.
Dylan,
Hurry,
see how
tip
close
them.
you can get to getting a song
Getting insane.
copyright.
You gotta harmonize.
I can't even get y'all to say one of us at the same time.
One of us.
One of us. One. See, every time.
Nope,
Every
nope,
time.
nope.
Look at
I
the
did not hear a
experts,
full
Sully.
send there. There was no.
Okay, somebody
command out
count
of
us
at
off.
least 3 of you.
Three.
Count us off and see if we can't get it all at
Hey,
some time.
hey. 3, 2, 1.
Less.
One of us. One of us. See, y'all still can't fucking get it right. Jeez.
Well, some people ain't doing this shit. I can't.
If you're
How am I supposed to give a full send if everybody else ain't sending at all?
That's true.
Jimmy, just go back to doing Joker quotes.
Come on, Divinity.
I think American Shirts.
Very
just
poor
ran off
choice of
too.
words.
Oh, that's awesome.
Ta-da!
It's incredible.
I have to say, hands down, that is the absolute best Heath Ledger Joker impersonation I've ever heard.
Me too.
That's so sweet. I appreciate the hell out of that.
It's really true.
Oh, fuck you. I'm not giving you that much credit. Jeez.
Yeah. I'm telling you, it's really good. It really is.
Hate.
I play by Twitter rules.
That's awesome.
I hear a lot of clicking. What's clicking?
Come on,
I'm having
Divinity.
fun. Don't say anything to me.
Come on, Divinity.
It's not
Come
clicking,
on.
it's slapping.
Goodness.
There you go. There you go. That's the one.
Stop it.
Is
That's the one.
PPC up here?
Oh, shit.
Oh.
I'm dead.
What's happening?
Burn.
Shasta PPC was up here.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome.
Divinity, come talk to me.
Sully did that? That's
Come
so
on, Divinity.
cool.
Yes, she
I
did.
love you so
I love
much,
Sully. I love her death.
Oh my gosh, you're the best.
That was
You win the
fantastic.
internet.
She has the
You
best
became my
time.
hero.
Sweet Southern babe.
Oh no.
Just became my hero.
You're glowing.
Yeah, you are. Practically glowing.
Oh no.
Oh, what's wrong, Jimmy?
He's a glowy.
He's a glowy.
AmericaShirts?
Come on, Shirts.
Where is American Shirt?
Where is that guy? Yeah.
Hey, all I have to say is I've never seen American Shirts and Divinity in the same chat room. Just saying. Just saying.
Oh, snap.
I have.
It's a conspiracy theory.
I have, so no, I don't believe it. Because Divinity
You're
come
traveling
talk to me
to
in
another dimension,
Discord,
not one of sight or of sound,
but
but
she
of
won't
mind.
come talk to me.
Oh my gosh,
That's
dude.
incredible.
That was good,
That's a
too.
really good. Wow, that was good.
Yeah.
Come on,
I feel like the elevator's getting ready to drop.
I'm back at Disney World.
Yes.
There's the signpost. Up
Did you
ahead.
go to Disney
Next stop,
World?
the Twilight Zone.
I live in Disney World.
I
Oh my
actually
God,
got
it's
to go to
Rod
that
Serling.
MGM thing. I fucking love that dude. He's my hero.
Oh, dude, it's awesome.
He was so underrated in life. You know.
Oh my gosh, intelligent as hell, quick as whip.
Oh shit. Yeah.
Stage fright though, I guess he had real bad.
Are you
You always
talking
saw
about
him with like a
Nerd?
cigarette too. No, you guys do him dirty whenever you can. Be nice now. Look at little.
Oh,
R2D2
we
with the
love
satellite.
Outhouse. We're trying to toughen him up a little. Jesus.
I know.
Where's Guava Ball?
He has a
He's
life.
planting a fucking tree.
Shoot.
Another one.
It's a wait and see tree.
Not while I'm trying to
Yard
drink.
work tomorrow,
Jeez.
and it's gonna fucking suck. I hate yard work.
Yard work? Is that what you're gonna go to?
Is that what you call it?
Tired.
Are you
Yard work and hard work.
Is that what you call it?
When you're done with that.
Well, it
yard
depends
work,
on the girl.
Yeah, all that combing and plucking and tweezing when
Did
you're
you
done
say
doing all
coming?
that.
Did he say coming?
I said plucking.
Just
I
wax.
swear he did.
Oh, I know. I heard coming.
Plumbing.
Do not come.
And all those things to go with
love
that. When you're done, you're just gonna go right straight to sleep.
Have a beer. And
Good grief.
hello.
Wow.
Who the fuck is sharing?
Somebody open their Dr. Pepper.
It wasn't a Dr. Pepper. It's a special Dr. Pepper.
Is that Dr. Pepper? Oh, that's that Dr. Pepper.
Oh my God, the
You don't
experts
drink
turned to
that many Dr.
R2D2.
Peppers in a row. You only drink beer that many in a row.
Is he still glowing?
He's still glowing, but now he's R2D2.
Could have been worse. You could have picked that shitty droid BB-8.
I love BB-8.
gosh.
He was
You
so
guys-
cute.
No.
Hey, Storm.
What?
Storm.
What?
Look
What?
closer, look closer at my avatar.
Look at the center of the
I
page.
know. I know why you did it. I know why you did it.
No, look closer to it.
I know. I see. I see it.
I don't.
One of us.
Let's see here. What am I
That's
missing?
funny.
Oh, come on.
See if I can't do something here.
I mean, the worst it could do is spread awareness for a channel out there.
I know. Like I said, I saw it.
Oh my god.
For the rest of them that couldn't quite see it.
Oh
Yeah. It is readily apparent
They're
now.
a little short on the screen. They need to stand up a little bit taller. There you go.
See, I'm the outhouse. I'm the outhouse.
No, you're the fucking dumbass.
I don't get that.
Burn!
He doesn't disagree.
He got you there.
I know. That was so dumb. I figured out how to do all this. So dumb. Boy.
Nerd.
That's awesome. Look at this. Oh, that's so cool.
This is like the whole screen.
It is.
Yeah, I'm the outhouse. Do you guys like anime?
Oh yeah,
Jimmy
Okay.
does.
I love anime.
Jimmy loves those.
You guys been reading
anime
some books?
things. No.
Some books. So I've been reading a little manga.
Oh my gosh. So it's Outpost Nerd, and I am the outhouse.
Come on, Divinity. You're not that nervous.
Please,
You sat
Divinity,
there and
save
talked to me
us.
last night and
Be our
just-
Divinity.
It's the same thing.
No, she's gone, isn't she?
No, she's not.
Oh.
No,
I
she's
can
still
sense
here.
her.
You can
She's just
sense
sitting back
her.
and she's just. She knows what will happen the second that she actually.
How do you
starts
sense
talking.
anyone from
She
that?
actually starts talking. She's gonna actually, because she has her own channel. Everybody should go check it. Go down below. Check.
Oh,
the
she has her own
description.
channel?
Yeah, go
I
down.
didn't know
the
that.
description. Yeah, absolutely. She's
Oh,
been doing
dude.
a lot of LawTube stuff. She's got quite a few.
She just got a new sub.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Go down
quite a
below,
few.
hit that link.
That's right. You haven't been here.
With stuff that she actually.
No, I've been in a fucking black site. Okay.
I forgot about that. I
Leave
forgot.
me alone.
Well,
But
I've been in the outhouse.
It's where you stay.
It's the same thing. It's just
It
that there's more
is,
people
it's true.
talking to you.
Well, I have a large collection of Sears
And it might
catalogs
actually
from the
start something, 'cause
1970s.
You know you have a voice, and you know
There's
the
a large
outhouse.
collection of
Enough to
tentacle
actually
porn in there as well.
Say what you need to say.
Yes, tentacle porn.
We're just
Tentacle
screwing around
porn.
Anyway. It's not like we're talking politics or anything.
No, we're talking about the outhouse.
Right, we're talking about this outhouse.
I thought we were talking about
Funny as
tentacle
hell.
porn. I'm sorry.
Yeah, tentacle porn's a little weird. Did you ever see the movie?
A
Tentacle?
little weird.
Just a little, kind of strange.
Just a little bit, yeah. It's like, what? How did that become a pornographic? That's some lonely
The
fisherman
Japanese, that's how. The
Watching the
Japanese.
etching.
Lonely fisherman.
We
The
bombed the
etche
Japanese
anime.
twice, and then they got into some crazy shit.
They bombed themselves too, right? Was they the nuclear reactor that went
that
out?
nuclear reactor that went out.
Fujisaki?
Fujihama? Fujimama?
Was it Fujimara?
Fujimama. Well, the question is...
I love that
do
I hear
y'all know-
Fuji Mama and then slapping.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry, man. That's my...
That's accurate. That's his natural state of mind.
I have a question, and Shirts would know this answer, so we're all going to... It's a collective answer for this point. But the nuclear radiation from Fujimama, how does that compare to the bombs that were dropped?
I'm sure it's totally different, right?
Yeah,
not the
because it
same
would have been
kinda
more of like a fallout
effect.
thing as opposed to it being like a wide out explosion. It didn't explode. It just
Not that I'm any kind of nuclear expert.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. Well, I'm not the expert. I'm the outhouse. Right. So I have shitty opinions.
Most of the time,
didn't it
yeah.
just leak and not actually explode?
I don't know. But I mean, okay, let's like a Geiger counter, right? So, like, you know, I don't know how they work, but let's say
Where's
like
mine?
it goes
He
from
could just go he'd know. He'd tell us.
There you go.
Type it
See,
up real fast.
like whatever, like say if it's a scale of 1 to 10 on a Geiger counter, where does Fujimama compare to Nagasaki?
I suppose you'd look. at Chernobyl for similar.
Divinity, you can still
Like,
sit in
yeah,
here and you can
that'd be
still
Divinity,
work.
I need. Hey,
You don't-
Divinity, I need a link to your page.
Yeah, she is.
Post it.
If you type in Divinity and LawTube, it'll pop up.
Or,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, or Divinity DUI guy. That's the most easiest one.
Yeah, it
for
absolutely
whatever
is.
reason.
Yeah, where is Divinity stuff?
Otherwise, the
Okay,
link
so-
is down below.
Oh,
in
and
the
there it
description.
is. That was perfect.
Which one did you do, DUI guy?
Yes.
Yeah.
Done.
My link didn't work.
No, the best thing was to type in Divinity DUI guy, and hers was the first one that popped up.
I have to check.
Now, here's
and
what's
see
funny is I'm subscribed to her, and I do it the
link
same
is
way.
Updated.
No, it's all good now.
Oh my gosh, she's one sub away from 950.
Nice.
One sub away from 950.
Yeah, I know. You're welcome.
Yeah, no.
Can we not get her to 950?
Oh, it's easy.
Come on, guys.
RJ, you
So
saw?
the Chernobyl,
can do that on my own watch list.
There's six. It says
levels.
there's 6 people
Yeah.
watching us. Who's these 6 people that are watching us? You guys, I mean, you don't have another stream up, right? Y'all just
They're all Russians. What were you saying, Jimmy? What's the Chernobyl compared to?
Yeah, so the levels were 1.6 millisievert, and then that was on the road near the trenches. They had dug up about like 6.5.
She's at 950 now.
Okay, hang on a minute. So if that's 1.6, what did you say it was? I guess just Nagasaki would be fine.
Yeah, Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Divinity's at 951.
Damn straight she is.
Congratulations.
Damn straight she is.
Congratulations.
Now that you're at 951, come on.
There we
that's a
go.
good
That is a
celebration.
celebration.
Yep.
Yeah, pop a cork.
Yep.
All right.
Oh my lord! Check it out. It is.
Oh no
Divinity.
way.
Yes.
Yo.
Yes.
The D.
Say hi, Divinity.
The D.
Hi.
See, that's how we get around. We just
Wait,
gotta get
wait,
the
I
sauce.
What? You're fine. You're fine.
Divinity, how
Just
are you?
talk.
I'm the outhouse. I'm a talking trash can. You can see my
Hi,
avatar
Divinity.
there.
Hi. Oh man, I hate being here.
No, you're
Why?
fine.
Why? Yeah,
We love
don't
you
say
on
that.
here.
Yeah. Hey, no, wait a
do
second,
you.
Divinity.
Let's make
I
this
just
up.
Seriously.
haven't done it, so I don't know what it sounds like. I don't know if it sounds bad.
No,
sounds
you
good.
sound
great.
fine.
Fine.
Don't worry about it.
It sounds
Just
good.
talk.
It does.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
you're coming through pretty Gucci. I can hear you.
Pretty Gucci. I love
Pretty
it.
Gucci.
Divinity, how are you doing?
I'm doing well. I
It
just
is.
got 950 subs. Thank you.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Nice.
Congratulations.
It is a pleasure to finally talk to you.
Yeah.
Divinity. hey, Divinity, you know what this means, right?
No.
You got to come on Friday Night Live with us.
Yes, you do. Please.
There you go.
5 minutes. Just 5 minutes.
You don't even have to talk. You can
That's
just
all
sit
it
there.
takes.
Okay.
Just like
Did you
you
hear
did.
that?
Yes.
There you go.
Yes.
Steven,
That sounds
Steven
like
gets her money up front because 5 minutes is all it takes. Did you hear her say that? That's awesome. That is awesome.
Well, when you're effective, that's what happens.
It's true. It's true. Divinity, I want to say that it was a pleasure to that your channel hit my algorithm, and it was really, really cool. I loved your stuff. I loved how quickly you grew, and congratulations. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. It is so much fun, and I love that getting to know you and hear your comments and whatnot. That you fit in with this island of misfit toys, and it is wonderful to watch you grow. Congratulations.
Oh, thank you. You know what's wild is that before I posted that video that everyone saw, the DUI one, my last video I posted was I need friends because I can't tube. And then this
Aw.
happened.
Hell
And
yeah.
then somehow I saw Expert in the comments and he said, come join. And I was like, okay. So, and here we are 2 weeks later almost.
I tell you what, we have loved your insight on Discord. I mean, it's why I'm so excited you're on here with us, because I mean, it's like you're already, you know, I joke about it, but you're already one of us.
Are you okay, RJ?
Uh-oh. My trash can's turning in circles.
Don't pay attention to him.
Me right,
Divinity,
baby,
that's really powerful stuff that you just said there. And I did not see that video honestly, like when I first saw you on there, I forgot what I said until you said that. And I was like, yeah, I would love to, because the LawTube stuff, I knew it was going to be big. I knew that whole trial was going to be big. And I unfortunately was in a position where I couldn't cover it. And I really wanted to. And of course, you saw how the numbers went. And it's great. And then you hit on that, and I was like, that is so awesome. Like, it was cool because I got to watch somebody. Like I said, I think I was like the 130th subscriber to you. And I watched you all weekend long, just go bang, bang, bang. Every time you put up a video, it seemed like you got 100 subs. It was so cool.
So
and
weird.
yeah, it does not feel good to get in that algorithm. And
it feels weird. It's kind of like I don't know how I got here.
well, you answered an ad that I put out.
How you think we got here?
Yeah.
Every single one of us. It's the same situations for every single one of us.
Hey, I gotta say, you know what? It was Jimmy that reached out to me.
Yeah.
And so that's how I'm here.
We're all connected to the glowing circle in the middle.
Oh gosh, that's weird. Yes, that's weird. But Divinity, no, that was really great. And then the video you were talking about, I did see that later on. I was like, did I see? Because I started looking at your videos, right, and started checking out your stuff, and I was very impressed with your background. It's very based, and which I enjoy. And so anyway, then I saw that last video. I was like, wait a second, this couldn't have just come out, right? And because you do such good videos, and you take to it, it's really awesome. Now you got Koolfrogg over here, who's working. He's the hardest working frog in the pond, and we're trying to get his channel. We got to get him on one of those algorithms.
Mine's at a specific algorithm of whoever's decided to show up is befriended, as opposed to just being looked at as a number. I don't really care about the number. I want, I'd rather talk to each and every single one of you.
Well,
God knows you've talked to us enough.
People, oh my Lord.
Well, what's funny is like I've hit the algorithm a couple times, but it's never been something big like LawTube.
No.
And that's a powerful, awesome one. I hit it with the one live stream I did on LawTube. I hit it with the yellow flash with the quartering. I hit it with covering the not tsunami, but the Tonga volcano.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, remember that thing?
Yeah, I do.
I hit I got a couple of videos that hit real big. I have no idea how they were on Gabby Petito, and they didn't hit big until like weeks after I put them up. And then I hit it one night. Do any of y'all remember there was a guy that climbed on Trump Tower in Chicago?
Yeah. I remember.
Okay, that was my first live stream. Like my first real live stream. And I had 1,000 views on that. I just went and saw it the other day. I was like, oh, I forgot all about that. And I kind of remember, I'm like, whatever happened to that guy? Because he kept saying, I have something to tell Trump, and it'll affect everything. I better not talk about that anyway. But yeah, so yeah, I know that's why I got my hit before. But anyway,
did you ever look into it though?
No, curious. I haven't. I forgot about it.
I've defeated every single strike because I always say I do not actually agree with everything that man has done. And I do not agree that he was actually... And I always say that Joe Biden is the most legitimate president ever.
Dude, I'm gonna put that in my headlines. But anyway, whatever my notes or whatever, the description. That's what I'm gonna put that in the description. No, I appealed it, Frog, and when I did it, as soon as I hit send, it sent back a message that said your appeal's been declined.
Oh, dang!
And I was like, what?
Yeah,
And
that's my fault. That's my fault.
Mine was about with it was with Herschel Walker when he did the rally for Herschel Walker.
Oh.
And I'm like, dude, it's Herschel Walker. He's a football legend. Like, how can you not love this guy, right?
Oh, yeah. I mean, you can love him for being a football legend, but I mean, you can feel differently about his supposed politics or whatever. I mean, he's all right. I kind of agree with him on some, but at the same time, it kind of still against.
The fact was that Orange Man was on stage.
Actors and actresses actually joining politics afterwards because they're using an already broadened platform to actually try going even further with it, and they're actually not doing any justice to people that are actually there to do the job that they're elected to do. You know, I just don't.
All I heard during that was that somebody needs to stop banging the bongos.
Hey, Koolfrogg, are you
somebody hitting the bong?
It's somebody's hitting an acoustic guitar. It sounds like.
Hey y'all, before it gets too crazy in here again, I gotta peace out. It's past my pumpkin time.
Yeah. Well, Divinity's here, or I'd be gone.
Divinity's here, so Jimmy can leave.
This is a fun night.
There you go.
Here, Koolfrog.
Well,
yeah, it is, Frog.
Yeah,
Divinity, you're taking my
for
spot.
whatever reason, AmericaShirts decided to not join us
because he sucks.
I'm so sorry.
I'll say it, Shirts.
He
You
probably
suck, dude.
slept. See what you miss out on if you.
Good job, Shirts. Good job.
Oh, it's horrible.
You can't talk about Bill Gates without Bill Gates being there, and that's the thing.
Absolutely.
Oh, he's Bill Gates.
I'm glad it turned out like it did, though.
Yeah,
oh man,
Divinity's here.
Exactly.
It's Divinity. I'm here until everybody decides to want to. Whatever.
Okay.
I'm here for the long haul. Let's do this all 10 inches.
With Divinity.
Well, you have to. I mean, listen, like she's scared to come on this group. I mean, my gosh, we're the ones that should be. There's a reason why we're begging for her to come on.
We should be scared of her.
Yeah, exactly. Divinity, trust me, not many guys in this group have actually talked to girls.
Not true.
Not true. I'm sure my third wife would have to disagree.
You really do. It's hit my algorithm big time now. It's like in the top 3 that the home sends me.
Hell yeah.
That's awesome.
It is. That So I catch it really good.
I think we lost her.
See, Divinity.
I'll catch y'all later.
We're loud.
Okay.
Divinity, it's not that intimidating to come on here.
Yeah, she's a World of Warcraft chick.
Bye, y'all.
See, oh yeah, I forgot to say bye to Jimmy.
Oh, thank God.
Bye, Jimmy.
Yeah, now we can talk bad
Later,
about him.
Jimmy.
Now we can talk shit about Jimmy.
We'll talk to you.
Hey,
We'll talk
did
to you
y'all
later.
ever see the end of the live? And I'm so sorry I cannot remember which one it was, but the expert stayed on after everybody left and the live stream went up. Am I spilling your beans? Because he went on and he said, okay, now that they've left. And then he had this conversation with whoever else was there.
Yeah, I was just talking to myself, right?
No, I was there.
Oh, you were there.
You should see him in person.
Oh, well, you know. Yeah, I'm definitely the guy who walks on the street talking to himself. Yeah, that's right. You stuck around. Well, that's what I thought. I thought Volstorm did that tonight because right when I hit end, I thought I heard something. And I was like, oh my gosh, were you still on there?
I know, that's why I told you, nah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
nah. But no, this is awesome. This is really cool. I'm glad everybody's here. I'm glad that Divinity, we've got her out of the shell.
We got Divinity on. That's awesome.
Back in the middle like that.
How do we get her to say, well, she couldn't resist the pond. And how do we get, yeah, that's what this is. This is the pond over here. How do we keep you out in public, Divinity?
That's a good question.
Oh gosh, she's gonna leave after this.
Divinity?
No, that's not what I meant. I just don't know. I don't know. Like it's accidentally happening.
Divinity, hold on. Let me ask you a question, Divinity. Will you come on Friday Night Live with us?
Oh.
What time does it start?
9 on the East Coast.
Yeah.
9 on the East Coast. So yeah.
Yeah, it'd be 6 your time.
6 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 6 to 9 California.
Yeah, totally.
Well,
You
we
will?
say 6 to 9. It's 6 to
Yeah.
whenever.
You promise?
I promise.
Yes.
Oh gosh, there you go.
There you go. Seal the deal.
There you go.
Yay!
All right, we're gonna put that up.
Is
That's
it look?
great.
Is it just like this? Is it going to be
Yes.
just like this restream?
Yes.
It's exactly like this.
Okay.
But it's
Yeah.
but he uses different. You use that StreamYard.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh.
Yes,
it's
but
easy.
It's the same thing.
It
But
is.
it's the
It's
same
the same
exact
thing.
platform.
It's
type
just
style,
a little bit bigger.
Runs off your
Mhm.
internet. Doesn't take up much space.
No, it's really no different than this.
Not
And
at
it's
all.
just-
Super easy.
I mean, like, seriously, I can be like,
Just layout.
I
is
can do
different.
some of the same stuff that he does with his. It's like, I can go throw a banner up or whatever.
Look, he's Dr. Pepper. Dr.
Yes.
Pepper. Dr. Pepper.
Yes. I'm
So
an independent
everybody
company
would-
now.
You're an independent.
I think I need a doctor.
Oh.
Well, now 3 a day. Was it 11, 2, and 7?
What?
What's going on? What I miss?
You were involved.
11, 2, and 7.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, that's what the commercial was. They used to sell shirts at Target. I love it. I like to buy T-shirts that are commercials for products. When they should be giving you those things, right?
Oh, that's true. That's bullshit.
Yeah, right?
Exactly.
So.
Oh, and Divinity, I'll go ahead and tell you, especially on Friday Night Live, you can cut loose. You can say whatever you want. It's a good time.
Well, anything you want within PG-13.
Oh, what the fuck ever.
Oh, yeah.
You want to go
I've
further than
listened.
that? You come here.
Yes, yes.
If you ever go back and listen to Friday Night Live, you will know it is not PG-13.
Well, it kind of is. I mean, it's Britney Spears.
Britney Spears' Instagram, maybe.
Have y'all seen
yeah.
that lately?
Tell me.
No naked yoga.
Ooh-wee. That
What,
girl-
naked yoga?
Yeah.
Or seen what?
Oh, is
No.
that what y'all are referring to when you're talking about naked yoga?
Oh,
Yeah, the one that,
Naomi?
the one that got us in trouble. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know. Y'all-
Yeah.
Where was I? I don't know.
You were there.
It was video of you.
It was. Oh no.
Welcome to the channel.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No, but that's awesome.
logo?
So, Divinity, what got you into that first video you did on LawTube?
I was in their chats for a while, and I noticed that they started hating on DUI guy, and I thought it was weird. They were saying like he eats really loudly into the mic, and I was like, this is weird. And then I left, and I started just watching it on my own because I just was annoyed with all the lawyers. And afterwards, I would go back into their chats just to see what they thought afterwards, to see if my opinions kind of still lined up after I wasn't hearing theirs. I don't know, just like to verify. And I started seeing everybody asking about it, and I was wondering too, and they weren't addressing it. And but I watched them all at that time, and so I was like, well, this is strange. The next morning, for some reason, I was watching Legal Bites as she premiered, and she started talking about it. So I was like, oh, well, so I just backed it up 10 seconds and recorded it and just posted it like that, and that was it. And I was like, I noticed before I left like an hour later, I checked my videos, and I was like, wow, that's strange. There's like 1,000 views and like 100 comments. It didn't make sense. And then, yeah, when I went to sleep, it had like 40,000 views, and I told my husband, I'm like, oh, well, this is over. Like, I think that was it. There's not that many views. And I woke up, and it was at 80,000. I was like, what the hell? Who cares? Why would anybody care about this?
That is hilarious.
Welcome to YouTube.
Caliber and
never
character.
know.
Hello. We have a new person that's showing up here. A couple of new people. Showing
Oh,
up
nice.
here.
Very nice.
Caliber's been around before.
Oh, not here.
Well, you know.
Welcome to the show.
Expert gets around.
That's how you become an expert.
It's Divinity. Divinity's bringing all her followers with her.
We lost Sully.
That's what it is. That's what it is.
It's true. It's true. Now, you better believe me, I'm going to advertise the heck out of special guest Divinity.
Oh, I mean, it's going to be all over the place all week.
Yes. Yes.
You better just get ready.
So, okay, so you had the big hit. What happened next? Because, like, I mean, I'm just amazed that if you go back, it's a week of time. You can look at your stuff, and it's so amazing to see how the algorithm, all that stuff works, and then getting to know you. You answered the message in Craigslist that I put out. And then
Still interested in this no naked yoga that was put up by Miss.
She must. This person must be following the expert or something.
Yes, I got stricken off of Twitch for naked yoga, and it was just videos from YouTube. So yeah, because I do I'm streaming to Twitter and to Twitch and to YouTube at the same time when I do a live.
Yeah,
and it was a Friday Night Live, and we were doing the yoga thing because I was like, oh my gosh, like you guys know that like you can put up as long as like medical stuff. Like there is full blown nudity all over YouTube.
That's the same that I'm doing here. So I could broadcast it to Twitter, but the people on Twitter, there's one of these followers, one of these bots that are actually like recording my stuff and playing it in the Philippines.
Oh, awesome!
That's cool.
That's awesome.
But they're stream sniping it, and
so
I'm not gonna knock them for it, but I'm not gonna also.
Dude, Twitter's no holds barred.
Yeah, I was narrating the naked yoga.
Oh yeah, that's what
got us in trouble.
It was that.
Yeah.
It was that. Yeah. So Divinity, you'll have to forgive us a little bit here. We're not. I don't know. You got either you get it or you don't. But no, I was really excited though when you came over to that stream that I did, and I think it's funny. I joke around about the ad in Craigslist. Was there anything? Did anybody else not ask you to come over and talk or anything?
I couldn't get to all of the messages, so I would just get to the ones
awesome.
that I thought were important, and I just happened to see yours.
Well, it's the important one. That is awesome. Yeah, it's funny how people are. I've got I'll get a message like now from a video that's like 9 months ago, and they'll be like, "You're no expert. You don't even answer your comments." And I'm like, "What are you talking about? What video is this?"
Oh my lord, dude! You
It's
don't
not
know
my
how many
job.
times that myself and or Volstrom at several shows have said, "Look at your chat. In your
Read the
chat,
chat.
you read your
No,
chat."
but my favorite
Nobody's
thing-
he's like never reading the chat.
No. But my favorite
but
thing
these
to
are
do
videos.
my favorite thing to do is during a show, put in the comments, "My name is the expert," and I don't look at my chat.
Yes.
I'm looking at it when I'm on the stream.
No, you
but
don't.
Not when I'm trying to find stuff, like put up, stupid YouTube videos and stuff like that.
Yeah, Koolfrogg and I have a good time with that.
But you're talking about something entirely different. That's a live chat. I'm talking about like doing a video that you put up.
I mean, after
and,
the
like,
fact, too bad. You know.
No, this is not even
Does
after the fact. This is-
does anyone go back and actually look at the comments and respond like that? Does any YouTuber?
Joe Rogan says you
I
should.
mean, you guys are all on the different page.
I try to go back and look at the comments and respond because that's what people really like that.
Div Inity and I are the only ones on the same page here. You
Yeah.
guys are thinking about live chats. Live chats I'm not talking about. I'm talking about like if I put up a video tomorrow that talks about
You don't even look at the live
recording a
chats.
video as opposed to doing a live video.
Yes.
It's a big difference. Yes, absolutely.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah. Okay,
And that's what I'm
okay.
saying. Like somebody in a
You have to
recorded
actually
video,
kind of lay it out. Kind of
yeah,
know
like
what you're gonna do.
a recorded video. They'll come back like it'll be a 9-month-old video, and I'll get a notification that it's a new comment. I'm like, what are you talking about? I don't even know what video you're talking
Oh
about.
my fucking lord! You gotta be kidding me!
It's like it's been so long,
America's
you
shirt.
Yes!
Oh,
American.
Where the hell have you been?
Rest in peace, fucking
Nobody
headphone
wants to
users.
No, we all want to know.
Yeah.
Shirts, we have royalty on here tonight, brother.
Our pants have been off all night waiting
Don't
for
let
a
the
shirt.
Dr. Pepper thing
So
fool you. It's me, the expert.
I think it's gonna
I'm
give you a
here.
seizure first, isn't it?
I know, isn't that great? You came here and look what happened to my avatar.
No, that happened before shirts came on, man.
Yeah, but did you notice though? As soon as he came in, it went like that. I'm telling you, shirts. He hasn't said anything. I don't even know if he's on here.
No, it happened before shirts came on.
Oh well.
I'm like over here having
was coming
seizures
in.
looking at that shit.
For Dr. Pepper.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. We'll go back.
What's up, shirts?
2 hours. Are you ready to talk about Bill Gates?
2 hours, 1 minute, and 7 seconds.
2 hours later.
That's perfect
Literally.
timing to talk about Bill Gates.
Come on, shirts.
Come on, Bill Gates. Tell me
He's
what it's
not
like.
even here.
Oh, he turned his mic off. Jeez.
Yeah, shirts isn't here.
Look, I just showed up.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I am
Yeah.
going to say good night. It's 2 a.m. So,
Oh, I gotta get
Oh.
to. I need to go
yeah.
2 hours ago.
Thank you very much for joining us, Diva.
Thank you for having
Good
me.
night, Diva.
Good
Do
night.
you have
Good
do you have
night.
links to you?
Oh,
Can we
my-
put stuff in
yeah.
description. Would you like?
Yeah.
Yes.
you want
Yeah.
to?
Yes.
Throw some
Sure.
links over in Discord
She's
for me.
shy.
You know,
I am
I'll tie them
kinda
to
shy.
this after the show is
Shy, have you seen those videos? Jeez.
I know, jeez Louise. I know, it's all a ruse. I'm shy. Okay, sure. Yeah, sure.
What kind of videos are you
So-
putting on me?
Tomorrow, the word of the day is avocado.
It could be.
Yes, could you say avocado
well-
like you're
well-
reading it?
Avocado.
Avocado.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, Frog, it doesn't do the same thing when you say it.
Hey,
All I think
hey.
of is 10 inches.
Hey, Outhouse. She
Yes.
she put up on Discord that she's now picked up the Urban Dictionary.
I have. picked
But
up
did
the
you
Urban
get? They
Dictionary.
actually they did a hardback or something like that edition. Did you get that?
No, I couldn't find the hardback. I only found the paperbacks.
Oh, you couldn't find the hard one, huh?
No, I couldn't find the hardback. that'll be Diva.
Oh my!
Oh my!
Divinity knows how to laugh. I like that.
Diva after dark. All right. Good night, y'all.
Good night.
Good night. The last thing she said was finding the hard one.
Sure, to the boss. I'll be right back.
That was so great. Oh my gosh, this is legendary. Y'all need to do, Frog. You need to do clips from this show, and like when she says like avocado, you need to do that and put it up.
Oh, Sully put it up. Sully put it up in the chat.
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
Cool.
So look at Sully. She's clapping for herself. She learned that at SeaWorld.
Oh God.
Yeah, I know. I always thought SeaWorld would be a great place to take a date. Like, can you do the
Are
seal
you
trick?
calling Sully a walrus?
Do they have walruses at SeaWorld? Do they though? I don't know. No, Sully.
so.
No, she's a mermaid. Wait, someone making dolphin sounds?
What is that noise?
Is that a dolphin a dolphin mating sound?
No, that's actually it's just a water bottle.
Damn it, Outburst! What are you doing?
He's promoting his brand tonight.
That's interesting. I was already subscribed to Dictionary Diva.
Of course you are.
Post
Of course
more,
you are.
Right. So I'm gonna copy that right away.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Shirts.
Yo.
Shirts.
I mean, you showed up and you said like nothing.
Well, it's shirts or no shirts, evidently here tonight.
No pants, no shirts. I guess that was tonight's episode.
Yes, there's Sully. Look in the chat.
What's up? Dancing? Oh, nice.
Mermaids.
Mermaids. It's funny what it shows over here.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Look at that. That's opposite.
It's like different colors.
Yeah.
Purple and green.
Dude, it's freaky.
Yeah, it's really weird.
So now that we're past 2 hours, can we start talking about the New World Order?
Dude, listen, we've been waiting to hear about the New World Order. We've been waiting on you the whole time. We figured you were being held in some sort of government black site. Let's go.
I may or may not have been. I won't.
Oh, I
talk about
was.
that just yet.
That's what happened to me. That's the reason I disappeared right before the death verdict.
Also, Johnny Depp disappeared too at the same time. I just want to point that out.
Because he
Paul Storm and Johnny
had to
Depp
go
both
take a
disappeared.
grumpy.
But you know what is weird
Yeah.
about that
What?
whole thing with Johnny
What's
Depp
that?
and stuff?
What's
Government involvement. Did anybody watch Grimvar's videos on that? Where
No,
he
of
found
course.
the audio recording, and then he found
course.
the text of of that guy. That's a
Wait a second. I
FBI,
did see those. There's some I did and some I didn't. I think.
Like
Watching
they wanted
Grimm's-
to use the excuse of the Russians for this Fed guy, this Fed boy, who is a hired cyber hacker guy / just cyber criminal type of person, because he was convicted of cyber crimes, and so of course the government hires them. Like, let's not put you in prison, let's hire you. Like, that's how that works. So he gets
Isn't
hired.
that the premise behind Catch Me If You Can?
No.
Yeah, I think, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Didn't he get hired by
Thinking of
the
different
government?
Yeah. It's a great movie, by the way.
Caliber and character says this is great content. Well, thanks.
Nice. Thank you. So, the content's about
Thank
ready
you.
to change. The content's about ready to change to actually talking about this feud between these two. We've been waiting all night
Caliber
for the
and character
actual
and shirt?
Yeah,
for this
way to show up,
particular
shirts.
episode. It was picked by the one and only AmericaShirts. And this is,
Well,
this
I
is
mean-
we need to talk about Elon Musk and Bill Gates. And I said, all right, fine, let's do it.
Devil's Three-Way?
I mean, how do you know that it's actually Shirts that's here? It could be just me.
Because
I mean,
Nancy's
he's
probably
dead,
with you.
So,
I know.
Wow,
you just
we had to
gotta
carry
be
the show. Get your fucking ass in gear.
So Nancy was with you. I know she's here too. So that's the problem.
What?
Nancy Pelosi. Have you ever heard of Nancy Pelosi?
I think she's hot.
What's up, Nancy? What's up,
when
baby?
you-
Nancy?
when, like,
Hello.
I mean, right? Like, hey, Nancy. Like, what you got? What's going on underneath that?
I missed you at the 49ers game, baby.
Right? I mean,
I don't associate with peasants.
God, you do sound like her.
No.
You do sound like her.
No, baby, you remember me. Come on.
That's right.
You remember.
I have. It's not.
The big old
it's not a
10
thing.
The big old 10
It's
inch.
that I do.
You're getting us there.
That's awesome.
That's awesome. I love it. He looks
Elon
like
Musk posts vulgar tweet about Bill Gates in midst of a feud.
That's not vulgar. Come on.
Is that a real emoji?
Yes.
That's
Wait,
awesome.
it's not. Oh, are they saying that it's vulgar because of the pregnant part? That it's because they're not. I don't get it.
I mean,
In case you need to lose a butter fast.
It really is a bad burn. That that's Elon Musk that actually posted this, whatever, and it's just like, oh, that's just horrible. It's just like these billionaires are just like hitting each other. And this isn't the first thing that happened between these two. It's just the funniest part of it.
I have a question though. As guys, is that very insulting that somebody point out your pregnant belly?
Is that a real?
I mean,
My wife
didn't really
loves my belly.
appreciate it that much. That's why I funded 26 different, groups to go after him. But I have a lot of respect for his, Tesla and all of those things that he built, But, he can just go to hell. But, I have a lot of respect for him.
Sure you do.
So after 11, that gut turns to all dick. Right, Frog? See, that's why Frog's laughing. He knows. That's what he said earlier. I was like, awesome. That's great. It's a fuel tank for his love machine. That's awesome. Oh,
okay,
well.
Let's see what this says. So there's actually music that gets played through it, so we're not going to play the music. So this is Elon Musk posts a vulgar tweet ripping on Bill Gates. And it moves on. This is after accusing him of not being serious about fighting climate change because he made a $500 million bet against Tesla. Who has a $500 million to do that? Only Bill Gates.
These two motherfuckers.
Billionaires.
Well, I mean, I was trying to get the government to put things into the back of airplanes and black out the sun for months on end. Have what they call a volcanic winter, but it's 10 times worse. But it would really help the environment, I believe, to block out the sun from coming in and heating everything up. Everything needs to just take a chill here, But I'll be in my private hidden bunker someplace in an undisclosed location. But it'll be okay because, I'm Bill Gates. I know what I'm doing. I'm a doctor.
Yeah, okay, Skynet.
Microsoft billionaire downplayed his attempt to short
That's
Tesla
not a
stocks
very
and
good
told
image
French
of me there.
YouTuber
That's not my
Feud
best
encrypted.
side.
He was doing more to fight climate change than Musk. Is this true?
Well,
This
yeah,
French
sure.
YouTuber?
I mean,
Tell us, Bill Gates. Tell us.
Well, I mean, I have a lot of respect for Elon Musk. I really do.
Come on, Billy, speak up.
He's losing his voice.
See, now that's a better view of me. That right there is with my better side. That's what they always try to get at the World Economic Forum. I always try to sit there where the camera can get my best angle when I'm giving speeches.
Of this big bruise
and all
on your
the
head?
rest.
Where'd the hemorrhage come from?
From all the alimony you got to pay now.
I don't see anything. I don't know what. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, Tesla's
Melinda
not
knows.
short of capital, and Tesla's done a fantastic job. The cars are great. I give a lot more money to climate change than Elon or anyone else. I give lots of philanthropic dollars. I back companies. Electric cars are about 16% of emissions, so we also need to solve that other 84%.
So, you see, I have a lot of respect for him, but, screw him, But I do a lot to fight climate change, like reducing the population so that there's no more carbon emissions because, well, there's no more people to emit carbon emissions. So,
Hey, Bill, let me ask you a question. So, what exactly are you doing about all the carbon emissions from the country that you produce a lot of your products in, China?
well,
yeah, that's what I thought.
You know,
aren't Teslas made in America?
You know, I do have a lot of respect for Mr. Musk. I think I've already made that very clear. I don't think that needs to be covered again. I think we've already been over this before.
So nothing.
I mean, I have a great relationship with the people over in China and all of their they're good people at work and do all of those lovely things and
sure,
make all of these things like viruses and all sorts of lovely good things. I'm sorry, you could probably hear my grin.
Is that a good angle?
That's a better angle, I'd say. Yes, that's
lots
probably.
He looks
probably
introspective.
In front of the World Economic
that's a very
Forum
good
thing.
picture of me there. Yes.
Because you're looking at nobody in particular. You're just staring off into space, being like, "I want to be the only one here. I hate everybody."
I mean, well,
I mean, so I'm going to show you this graphic here real quick because I have it. And I know it's your favorite quote, so here you go.
This equation has 4 factors, a little bit of multiplication. So you've got a thing on the left, CO2, that you want to get to 0. And that's going to be based on the number of people, the services each person's using on average, the energy on average for each service, and the CO2 being put out per unit of energy. So let's look at each one of these and see how we can get this down to 0. Probably one of these numbers is going to have to get pretty near to 0. That's back from high school algebra. But let's take a look. First, we've got population. The world today has 6.8 billion people. That's headed up to about 9 billion. Now, if we do a really great job on new vaccines, healthcare, reproductive health services, we could lower that by perhaps 10 or 15%.
How do you feel about that?
As you can see, I do my best to fight climate change.
And by the way,
that was the stupidest thing I ever heard in my life, right? Was that not the stupidest thing? If you get rid of CO2, you get rid of oxygen.
I mean, I'm not exactly against that. I mean, at least for a little while.
Oh my gosh.
And then
dude.
I'll come back, and then,
I'm buying another map now.
What about photosynthesis, Bill?
I mean, who needs that? I mean, I have genetically modified corn that can grow in mostly aluminum-filled soils. So, and you could spray it down with all kinds of glyphosate and all different types of toxins and things, in the chemicals. I mean,
what's upsetting about this? There's some hot chicks that believe this stuff, and he gets attention from them.
Yeah, it's because they're dumb.
No, it's because he's rich. Doesn't hurt either, does it?
Well, my dad was head of Planned Parenthood, and that was very controversial at the time. But it's not that very controversial now.
Well, I missed one.
Hey guys, listen, I appreciate you having me on here. I gotta bounce. I'm so tired.
Yeah.
But I stuck around. I really wanted to see Divinity, and that's awesome you being here. Shirts, thanks for keeping us waiting.
Yeah, good job. Good job.
And Frog, as always, brother, man. Thank you for having me at your pond, man.
Absolutely.
This is the coolest pond on the internet.
Awesome. It was nice talking to you finally.
Well,
Friday
we'll see
night.
come Friday.
I'll be there Friday. I will be there Friday. What's today? Tuesday?
I don't know.
Yeah,
It's Wednesday
we'll be there
now by this
Friday.
point.
Okay.
No, it's still Tuesday. Still Tuesday for her.
Tuesday, do you go to bed?
What I said about for me, it's Wednesday.
I like that.
It only matters what time it is when you're the Outpost Nerd. Guys, don't listen to the Nerd
Because I
Trumble.
live
Don't
in
listen to
God's
those other things.
God's
The brand
time.
is Outpost Nerd.
See you, Outhouse.
Bye, guys. Thanks, y'all. Peace. I forgot how to close this thing. Yes, leave pay.
Oh, thank God he left. Jeez.
I was worried for a second. What was he?
I don't know who didn't realize, but Sully is here.
I did
Yes,
realize.
I saw the S.
Yes, she did join us while that clip was being played.
It's either Sully or Superman. I figured it was Sully, though, because she's more important.
Well, I mean, potato, but whatever.
How's it going, Sully?
That's right, shirts. Sully.
Sully?
Sully has disappeared.
Hello? 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 No? I don't think. Everybody else is here?
I'm still here.
Yeah.
Somehow, some way.
Yes. I'm barely.
Yes.
I mean, we're all still here until Bill Gates gets what he wants.
Well.
My thing is, I was thinking while you were playing the video, compare in the past 10 years, compare what Elon has done compared to what Bill Gates has done.
I have done
towards
more
Elon.
for climate change than Elon Musk can throw with his pinky finger. I've done more to reduce carbon emissions on planet Earth than he has ever done.
Bill, if you'll allow me to retort, Elon has created a product that even people amongst your intellectual sphere have praised, as opposed to a computer that constantly updates and screws up everything on my computer.
I mean, did you really expect for me to make something that
I don't
wasn't
expect you to do a
going
damn
screw
thing.
you
What
over,
made you feel that
know?
you had to actually go and try to shorten Elon's stocks? Go after him, just because you're like, oh, well, let's go short your stocks then.
Bill, the only
So this is a telephone emoji. So let's discover basically what's behind. So it's a text message discussion between you and Elon Musk, so the owner of Tesla and recently Twitter. The screenshots were leaked on Twitter, and Elon Musk a few days ago, as you know, confirmed this discussion happened. So in this chat, Elon Musk said that he can't work with you on philanthropic projects because you were shorting on Tesla, basically trying to make profit with the fall of Tesla's stock price. And Elon Musk sees this as contradictory to the desire to fight climate change. As he says, you should support Tesla's electric development. First of all, do you think he's right? And then, most importantly, how do you handle the fact as a billionaire, you might want to fight for causes, whatever they are, like climate change, but at the same time, you might want to make your money grow through investments?
Well, Tesla's not short of capital, and Tesla's done a fantastic job. The cars are great. I give a lot more money to climate change than Elon or anyone else. I give lots of philanthropic dollars. I back companies. Electric cars are about 16% of emissions, so we also need to solve that other 84%. But he's done a great job. But somebody shorting the stock doesn't slow him down or hurt him in any way.
Hold on, I want to hear Bill's interpretation of that. Go ahead, Bill.
Well, I mean, as I've already stated, I do a lot more to fight climate change than he can even imagine doing, because we have to reduce carbon, and the biggest producers of carbon is, people. Reduce the population, and then after you reduce the population, you reduce the carbon emissions. Electric cars still haven't been perfected, I can
Neither has your
manipulate the
computer.
stocks then.
Anyway, boys,
Can you
thank
hear
y'all
me?
so much. Sully, I'm glad you finally figured out how your mic works. Divinity, we have a date Friday night for Friday Night Live on the Experts channel. I hope to see everybody there. And see you, boys.
Bye, Ballstorm.
Later.
I just realized who Bill Gates reminds me of.
We didn't hear that. What did you say?
Bill Gates reminds you of who?
You remember the bad guy from Iron Man 2, Justin Hammer? An old fat Justin Hammer.
I have no clue who that is.
You didn't see Iron Man 2?
Justin Hammer?
What?
Hammer?
The guy's name.
Oh, Hammer.
Justin Hammer.
Never met her.
Holy fuck! You know, I wonder why.
You came up a little short there.
No, it's not my fault. You're dumbasses.
Oh, all of us?
This
Divinity.
guy. It's been a while since I've seen him.
So what about this dark money fund?
What's that?
Well, Bill Gates funded 26 organizations. Right there it is. Urging and then assigned an open letter urging Twitter advertisers to boycott the company if Elon Musk restores free speech on the platform, aka takes over the platform and does what he said he wanted to do, which is turn it into a free speech platform.
Mm.
But hey, he gave
So
an
did
interview.
he decide he was going to do it or not?
Oh, who, Elon?
Uh-huh.
Well, he's talking right now about how when Twitter said that, is giving it over to him, in the process of giving it over to him, he said that he's kind of defrauded because of the amount of Twitter users that are actually there, which is, I think the number officially is up to like 15% of users are bots.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he's
wanting to see
feeling
if
shorted of his money. That he was so they agreed to a number based upon the number of users and the number of, then the advertisers would come to Twitter, obviously, then advertise to all the users. But if 15% of users or more are bots, well, then that reduces the value.
Right.
So he now is saying that he's losing money. So they have to come up with on their end a way to fix this.
Koolfrogg, have you seen the Nightbot?
I've looked at several different bots, and I just
This is called Nightbot, and like your chat, if they know the commands, they can control it, and it puts out messages. It's really a neat tool, I would think, for chat.
I've seen other users use it, and it seems like it doesn't have any problems.
Well, they're in control. I mean, the creators, whoever's running the channel, is in control of the bot. But I don't know about getting into bots either. I don't know how that is.
Throw the algorithm out further to more people.
No, I think it just kind of controls your chat because you can give it like an exclamation point D command, and it will, say something that you want or whatever. You just put in little codes.
Oh, okay.
It's really interesting because it keeps your chat rolling. And it moderates it too.
See, and I watch my chat and I pay attention to who comes in, and I've said hi to everybody when they come in, when they're new, they're not, and try to get them
I was just
into the show.
curious
Like
if
if Caliber character is still with us or whatever, There is an open link up there. If you really want to click on it, you can come in here. I really don't care, just as long as you're being cool about it. We like opinions.
Well, some people like opinions. I really don't.
Yeah, well, Bill Gates, you can screw off. So this actually says in total 11 to 26 anti-box organizations received funding from the Gates-backed entity, the new venture fund, which is 2020 received the largest one-year commitment. Look at this: the Center of Media Justice, the Media Democracy Fund, the National Hispanic Media Coalition, the Accountable. What kind of stuff are you into, man? Free Press, Indivisible, Black Lives Matter Global Network. Oh, really?
So he's the one that gave him all those mansions.
Well, him and Soros, of course.
Yes, of course. So can't forget that old not almost said a bad word. I think we all knew where I was going with that.
Yahtzee.
We did right. Yes, it rhymes with Yahtzee.
I mean, we did not see where you were going with that, so
just
So then
we totally did not see that George Soros
empowering Pacific Islander communities. What's it?
I will go flog myself.
Repro Action? What the hell is that? Neophilan. What the heck?
Neophilanthropy.
Philanthropy.
Thank you.
Neophilanthropy. So, I mean, what's all that about? What kind of stuff are you into there, man?
That's weird.
It's kind of some disgusting stuff that you're going on.
I mean, it's all to reduce carbon emissions. Because that's the biggest problem that the world faces today is the carbon emissions.
How many times have you been to Epstein Island?
Me?
Well, Epstein is dead, so I guess it's just got to be careful.
Did you hire his killers, Bill? Are you the one who hired the killers?
I mean, you just got to be careful around, with people like that. You just got to be careful.
Or did the jail's computers run on Microsoft and you turned them off?
I have a question. What's your bra size?
Are you asking Bill Gates?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, they're just about ready to tell you his.
I thought this was an interview with Bill Gates.
Okay. I just wanted to clarify that.
I mean, that's not something for you peasants to have numbers on. So you just gotta keep a distance from those things. Not to say that I actually do wear a bra or anything
look at
like
that.
that.
Expert says that Divinity is up to 953. She could hit 1,000 tomorrow and become monetized within the next month.
I mean, I may have paid a couple of visits to Bohemian Grove.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. You hit 1,000 tomorrow, easy, or today.
But
Divinity, you did.
It's almost midnight.
No. There's no way.
You're close, right? What did he say the number
It'll
was?
be it.
It says 953.
It keeps going.
Oh, that's good.
Going like this, it'll probably be another week.
Computer fix. Holy shit.
Well, that's what it does. But really, your true group will stay with you.
Bill, I got another question for you.
Right. You're stuck with the bunch of misfits that you're with.
That's right. Sorry. Sorry, you hit our algorithm. What does that say about you?
I'm just happy that I'm hitting everybody else's algorithm.
It says you're awesome.
I think it was Koolfrogg's fault I got in with this group.
Yep.
There you go. Exactly. What other question would you ask? You could ask him a question.
That might get cut later, so that one.
What the hell is going on?
Somebody needs to clip that. That's hilarious.
Watch him give me copyright for the sound on that one. But without it, it's not the same. Did you want me to read
So
all
just
this?
so you know, that's not anything that people are supposed to be asking about.
So, Bill, did you have a boy or girl, like that Elon was talking about?
Well, I may or may not have done a ritual sacrifice before that, but the gender really didn't matter because gender doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things. With the new LGBTQ movement that I fund,
Which brings me back to my question. What was your bra size?
I missed it too.
What was your bra size?
But peasants aren't supposed to get those kind of details.
There you go. Bill Gates impersonation is spot on. Caliber and character.
It's fantastic. It's fantastic.
I mean, we used to go to Bohemian Grove. And
my other question would be on, like, adrenochrome and lizard people, stuff like that.
Let's do this one. What's the 1630 fund?
Oh, what is the 1630?
$19.3 million. What's that?
What is that?
AmericaShirts?
Mr. Gates.
Power, new ideas, creative partnerships, emerging leaders. I have no idea.
Like I said, this was AmericaShirts thing. He wanted to do this episode. This was all him. I was just going to.
I think he's pleading the fifth over there.
What's the 1630 fund?
Plead the fifth.
Do I have to look it up and see what Wikipedia tells me?
I'm on Wikipedia right now, trying to figure it out. So it's just like it's a company you give money to, which in turn gives money to other companies.
Well, I'm kind of surprised Bill Gates doesn't know what the 1630 fund is. He just can't tell me himself.
Oh.
Come on, man.
Come on, Bill. Damn. Thought you were one of the smartest people in the world.
Yes, this was all Shirts.
Is Bill in the chat?
He's the one that wanted to do the Elon Musk versus this was his.
Expert's not tired. He should come back and talk to us.
I know he should.
Well,
yes, come in
if
and
I
make fun
have
of
to
Shirts for wanting to do this.
Okay, Bill.
Yes, you must. I'm asking you to respond. What is the 1630 fund?
Where have you been?
Leftist political organization that gives to leftist causes and things.
How about the North Fund? I mean, is that the same thing? 19.3?
Well, all the money goes to the same place anyway, so it's not like it really matters.
These two addresses share the same DC similar. They share the same address in DC. What's up with that? Is there a lot of things that you put through that address? Fix our Senate, Floridians.
There's a lot of things I put through a lot of addresses,
I have a question.
Floridians for a fair shake. What's that supposed to mean? Sully, you got a question? Go ahead. Throw your question out there, too.
Bill, who got the cat in the divorce?
He still uses
it. We both had to make a decision, and we both just decided to kill the cat for, to reduce carbon emissions.
Yeah, old cats have farts.
I want to know about this Floridians for a fair shake. What's up with that? Did you read this article before you gave it to me, AmericaShirts?
You mean Bill? Bill Gates, you mean?
I mean, I'm not going to incriminate myself in this process. But I think that, Elon's done a very good job with his cars and making them run and all of that stuff. But he doesn't make the world go round with toxins and things of that nature in the water and the food, and oh, sorry, you weren't supposed to know that, but hey, it sometimes comes out, because I own Monsanto and
Caliban character says, does Melinda
Bayer
spend that
Pharmaceuticals
much?
and
He wants to know how much Melinda spends. How much do you think Melinda spends every day? How many carbon emissions does she emit?
well, I mean,
Why
she's
didn't you
probably
just
gonna
why
be
didn't you just
dead
take
here
her why didn't you
soon,
just take
so
her
it
out when you
really
had the
doesn't
chance?
matter. I mean, it really doesn't matter.
She said that you didn't do anything for her.
Well, she didn't do anything to help, reduce the population as much as I did. So, you know,
Experts looking for a new wife. He said he'd take Melinda. She's worth him enough money. Bill Gates still pays her.
Any amount of money will make a dog face look good like that.
What's this? Did you read this? Because I didn't read this. This is your article.
Hey, I gotta jump off. I need to get to bed. I will see y'all later.
See you later.
All right, later.
Later then.
All right. So now we can talk about him and his shortness. AmericaShirts, are you with me? Should I just read the whole thing over again?
Oh,
or is it
No,
just
just
Bill
tell us
Gates?
what it is.
1635 is a major player in the 2018 midterm elections. What's gonna happen with these midterms? Some 300,000. The Lincoln Project received 300,000 from the 1630 fund for 2020.
Yeah, it's a money laundering thing. It's like
Looking up Melinda Gates.
George Soros and how George Soros gives all of his money through the different, like 2 or 3 different organizations that it all gets back to the leftist organizations, which gets back to either the DNC or particular candidates or on the ground organizations, and they do their crazy bullshit.
AIDS, world hunger, and disease. By the numbers, Gates Foundation top priority seems to be electing Democrats. I wonder why.
Man, you gotta scroll down so far in Google to see if Melinda Gates even has groups.
Yeah, she could be a man for all we know.
Just like Mike?
Yes, just like Big Mike. Just like Big Mike. Oh my god, now I have to find a clip.
You know what my issue is? I need some sugar. And I've been telling myself that I've needed this for the last 2 weeks. And I'm really seriously, like, to that level.
Nobody's giving you any sugar.
No, not like, I'm talking like syrupy sugars. Like, I've removed myself from sugar, so I'm like...
That's good for you.
No,
it doesn't
it's not.
feel good.
Yeah, it's terrible.
It does.
It doesn't feel good. It's just like coming off of that shit after 2 weeks. You're just like, ugh. No bread.
Bread!
No bread, no sugar, no... The expert thinks that's hilarious.
Just meat.
Oh, probably because solely is joke. Yeah, that
Whole 10 inches of meat.
Oh my.
Plenty of honey. drizzle it right over the top of that meat. That's the expert asking, no, honey. Yes, the Outback left Volstrom. Yes, absolutely. World's largest philanthropic network was functionally and passed through payoff surrogates of Joe Biden. Oh, you got to be kidding me. He's been doing this stuff for a long time. It's disgusting. Anybody that, these links will be down below. I'm not going to read it off. It's too late. I don't know why AmericaShirts waited 2 hours to come in here.
I know it. We missed him. But it was fun while it lasted. Look, I've got to get off.
That sounds...
I mean, me too.
Sounds great.
I bet the expert said that 15 times yesterday.
Get off. Oh, he got stuck with a whole slew of new people in this.
Yes, he was showered yesterday. But I enjoyed it. Thank you for having me up, Koolfrogg. Congratulations, Div Inity. It's great to see you, Shirts, if you're still there. Please tell Bill Gates, send him our love.
I don't know what's going on.
Have a good night, Sully.
All right, night.
Later, Sully.
Later, Sully. AmericaShirts. What the hell, man? These guys talk me out. I'm just like, I have nothing. This is all you, bud.
Oh, you want me to read it?
I'm not doing shit. Did you want me to read it? What part of it you want me to read? Because I kind of skimmed through it and gave you some bullet points while you were impersonating Bill Gates. This is 2 hours and 46 minutes in. So, Musk recently announced he'll be voting Republican for the first time in 2022. On top, he stated intention to reverse half-decade of creeping censorship in Twitter. Gates' philanthropic freight train paid political proxies. Did you read this at all before you gave this to me?
Yeah. It's just you normally read everything, so I was like, oh. I didn't know you read it.
Was there something special in this article that we needed to point out? Or you just throwing it up there because you're like, here's a different one? Freight train paid political proxies. We all kind of know where,
I didn't know Musk was voting Republican for the first time. That's cool.
Which it's very interesting that that would be the first time now. I mean, apparently he didn't like Trump.
Well, he's like that. He hangs out with them. He was fucking Amber Heard. I mean, he loves to be progressive and libtarded.
So, does that mean if he's going to actually do this in 2022 that he would actually kind of maybe start swinging that way and actually go there in 2024?
Well, now that he
vote
can
with
see
the
all
rest
the
of
Twitter
us and go
bullshit.
Trump again? I mean, and watch us all get screwed again? Or are they going to actually throw a candidate at us that they could actually say, here, this might actually be somebody worth some shit?
Well, they didn't let us into the Bilderberg meeting. We don't know.
Yeah. I mean, that's essentially this article. I mean, I was talking about it yesterday to get over this. It's not like it was the only thing to look at per se, but I was,
What do you got, man? What do you got? This was you. You're the one that wanted to do this one. I told you. It's all on you. I threw a couple articles up there just in case you didn't show up at all. So it didn't look stupid, but then I'm like, screw it. I just do an open show. That's why we're all in here. That means you have to go back and you have to watch the first 2 hours about how much we chanted for you.
Yeah, it was pretty epic.
Sully says, Bill, are you going without sugar too? No, Bill Gates isn't going without anything anytime soon. No, you will own nothing and you'll
He
be
can
happy.
consume whatever he wants because he just if something starts failing, he just go get it replaced. You're right, Storm. Think we can do the whole night saying 5 things. And I read it as think, not thank. It's funny. Just 5 words. Words aren't real.
Words aren't real. Oh boy.
You could do the whole show just birds aren't real. Birds aren't real. Put people to sleep. AmericaShirts. What's going on, brother?
Well,
always full of talk. What are you doing? You always have something.
So I mean, we pretty much, went over. I mean, because it basically this article just talks about it being, he funds these organizations
that he's
to go after,
funding.
and then of course they go after.
It's not really new news, really, when you think about it.
The Bill Gates aspect of it is interesting because of the dynamic of Bill Gates and him,
Elon Musk
and
picking
Musk
on him
going at it
for
with each other.
It's kind of like, well, why did you do it? You didn't need to pick on him. They don't need to be picking at each other. And
do you think that Bill Gates is doing it because Elon Musk is seeing behind the curtain because he's buying Twitter, and so he's like, fuck, there goes our machine, and we have to keep our machine protected?
Good night,
expert. Oh yeah. Yeah, Twitter is a deep state
expert.
machine. That's what the bots are.
But why would they be fighting us? This is so stupid. It doesn't make sense. Go be rich.
Well, that's their modus operandi. If you have billions and billions of modus operandi, if you have all the billions that they have, the next thing above that is to own the land and to own everything. I mean, like another $1 billion, that's not going to do you anything. I mean, sure, you can have, whatever you want, but they've probably already buzzed through that. I mean, Bill Gates has been at Jeffrey Epstein's island quite a few times doing all sorts of different things. And plus, on top of that, it's a bit of their satanic religion that they have. They feel as though this is their prerogative. This is what they want to do.
And you don't think Musk is in that club, or they both are in the same club and they're just being girls about it?
I don't think I don't think he ever really was. Musk is sort of like his own, in my opinion anyway. He's like his own bird, and he does his own thing a lot of the time. My opinion is that a lot of the stuff that he wants to do, he kind of sees as a lot of this technology stuff, like chips in the brain and all the rest of it. He sees this kind of stuff as being inevitable, and so he just wants to try to get a hold of it and sort of take it in a direction that is beneficial to mankind rather than being detrimental, like people like Gates and other people would like to do, to create a dystopian hell for all of us living. He kind of like wants to be like, okay, yeah, sure, sure, we'll have chips and things and whatever, but these will be for, somebody who has a neurological issue, they can't move, maybe paralysis type of a thing, maybe whatever, like, maybe we can use that kind of a thing in that field to, help people and do things rather than try and control their mind. Like, that's sort of his perspective, in my opinion, anyway. And then here's this thing with Twitter, and I think he genuinely does want to see it be free speech. And one of the things that people say a lot of the time, is, well, a man by his enemies. Well, Elon Musk has Bill Gates as an enemy. So I'd say if Bill Gates is your enemy, you're probably in pretty good company.
Single largest one-year contribution that the Gates Foundation had made was a single guarantee since 2014. $70 million to
Wait,
Watchdog
why did
Sludge.
Melinda leave Bill Gates? Was it because he's a pervert?
I honestly have no idea, because
I don't know
they're
either.
both crazy. I mean, I mean, if you look at my my Rumble, my first video that I have there, she is off touting the same things that Bill Gates is, and she always has.
What if
And
she found out that he was like really doing what they were doing at Epstein Island, and now Musk is asking all that shit about where's the client list, and he's going to be in control of the machine that puts out the propaganda? Maybe that's what they're worried about, less about like population control and more about like their little disgusting game where they fuck kids. Are we allowed to say that right now?
Well,
I mean, maybe.
Hopefully, there's no kids watching. Kiddies, you know, they should know better. I do have it blocked where you can't actually see it unless you're on an over 18 account. So I know there's some kiddies out there that know how to actually change that to make it look.
Well, if there's any kids watching, do not follow those old dirty men. They just want to feel.
Exactly. Disgusting.
And it's going to hurt, and don't do that. You're not going to like that.
But that's just part of their religious type of thing. Their Satanism type of thing, where they do
which
that.
seems
It's
like
ritual
more,
almost.
Yeah.
It's I mean this whole thing. I mean, you could go into. It's very not YouTube friendly, but I mean you could probably go for hours just into all of the different aspects of what they do and why in which they do it, but they write it all down and they tell you for the most part, except for their behind the closed doors Epstein Island type stuff, but they do tell you everything about. I mean, you know, like I think I mentioned this last night when we were talking in Discord, you know, like Sigmund Freud, you know, was coming up with philosophy for mankind, and one of which was, you know, everything is based on sex. And so everybody does everything for sex. So like if you want to help a little old lady cross the street, it's not because you want to be benevolent and be kind to this little old lady. It's because you want to have sex with her. And that's what Sigmund Freud is saying. And of course, the way he took it was, oh, well then, since everything is sexual in that way, well then when kids want to be nice to each other, or when kids want to be nice to adults and adults want to be nice to kids, they all want to have sex with each other. So pedophilia. And that's where that goes. And he was a big advocate for pedophilia. And it's just this creation of a justification for quote, you know, like evolutionarily, of course, because, you know, it's about reproduction, don't you know? The species needs to reproduce, which is why, you know. So everything is based upon reproduction. So therefore, you know, if everything is that way, well then, you know, we're already quote unquote biologically predisposed to, you know, constantly be thinking about everything in terms of sex. So like, what the hell? I mean, that's the type of thing that
Well, then that doesn't make sense.
Their
founders want to do sex and reproduce, but then they also want population control.
See, there are contradictions because, again, it's all about pushing their narrative. It's you know, of course there'll be contradictions. You'll catch them in something, but they'll come up with anything to tell you or the general public that, oh, this is okay because here's our justification for it, and so shut up. Like that's all there is to it. There doesn't have to be any real logic to go behind it, so long as you create a train of logic that people can follow along and be like, oh, okay, that makes sense. Okay, and then they just shut up and don't talk about it anymore. Thinking people like us, they don't want too many of those people to be asking questions. It's the dumbed down masses that they're concerned about. And so you just give them a little something like that, and they're like, oh, okay. That makes sense, I guess. And then, of course, it's worse off nowadays. I mean, you know, we see all this stuff with, you know, grooming and pedophilia and stuff now. It's just out
like the like whole save the children because they're fucking the children, like that's just extreme and true, and it's one aspect of it and it's disgusting. That's like regular people do that shit. The like sicko high ones up, they do. I don't know, we allowed to say SRA? Do you know what that means?
There's, I mean, the YouTube algorithm is strange, and it doesn't like certain specific things being talked about, and
I wonder why.
even some straight out words like the pedophilia can still kind of get caught up in that algorithm, and it depends on who's watching and who's paying attention. Because if somebody doesn't like it, it's usually that's what catches you. Because I don't believe the algorithm always catches you correct.
Well, I don't want to fuck up this episode because it's funny to begin with, but the SRA is the bad part.
The episode will always be there because I pay for Restream and I download it. So if later on something happens or whatever, this episode will still be there for me.
Okay. Well, you can send it to me and I'll edit out my bullshit and give it back to you so you can post it.
Nope.
So then I'll say what I was going to say.
You're etched in stone for the rest of this stream to be up. I'm telling you. And like I said, I get to download it, so I actually have it. Even if I send it to you and you edit it out, I'll still have the correct copy.
Okay, well, I was just going to say that the part where they take kids and torture them and want to, the whole adrenochrome stuff, that part is like the sick, scary part. I already forgot why I was going to say that. I just remembered the SRA part, so I figured I'd finish it.
Allegedly.
Mm-hmm.
Allegedly.
Because certain, I mean, when you actually start off a show right away, you can't. I don't know if you can actually talk about some of that adrenochrome stuff. I just don't see it being a good subject for some people to walk into and be like, "Oh, what did he just say? Holy crap! I don't like what he just said," and then it is going to hit you right away.
Yeah, but I think like when I post on Insta, if I say pedophile, even on here on YouTube, if I'm trying to comment, it snatches it right away. You can't even be clever about it. And I'm usually trying to just talk about it for what it is, because I'm trying to separate an offending pedophile from a offending. Wait, did I just say that? The opposite. And you can't even talk about a distinction between why it's messed up that you could be a pedophile and never even act on it, and you could be, but if you told somebody that, they would think that you fucked a kid, but you can't say that because it's blocked.
Yeah. Again, AmericaShirts, speak up, brother. I'm at 3-hour mark. That's why I'm.
Well, we can talk about whoever that is. Is that Matthew McConaughey?
Yeah, did you guys see that?
Oh, God. In the midst of this hellish day that I've had today, I did see a couple of bits of this, but I didn't really watch the whole thing.
This is them trying to disarm our AR-15s. And instead of using any common sense at all, they went and they ushered this guy on front of you, this gun-toting guy, to tell you that you should disarm certain weapons or whatever, because it's not necessary, because he come from the city of Uvalde. That's where he was born, so
so that's why we have to listen to him?
It's near and dear to his heart, so he feels as though...
Oh, and before we do this, I'd like to say one other thing. Div Inity, you were talking about earlier, why don't they just, they're rich and they have billions. The Bilderberg Group types, the World Economic Forum types. Like, why don't they just go off and spend their billions and do their little thing by themselves privately? Because these people are evil. Like, that's the nature of it. If we normal people got $1 billion, we would go off and oh yeah, sure, let's go on a vacation, let's do this thing, let's have fun here, let's do this, whatever. Let's just spend our billions and live our own lives and have fun and whatever. But these people, they have to control everything because they are evil. That's what they do. That's one of the reasons that they're even in the position they are, is because that's what they submit themselves to. That's the whole nature of it. So anyways, allegedly,
Yeah.
of course.
It just seems wild to me that they're posting pictures of pregnant men next to each other and having that type of talk. But again, it's well, why not? Just because they're billionaires doesn't mean they're not catty.
I didn't mean to distract from him. I just thought I'd throw that out.
Well, that's okay. We were about to listen to an absolute hero tell us why we need to be absolute cowards. Allegedly.
Now she gets it.
We need background checks. We need to raise the minimum age to purchase an AR-15.
I was joking.
He was actually there.
I don't know. Now we know why it happened in Uvalde.
Oh yeah, it's all an act.
Yeah, and this guy's got a nice face. I want to see his act, so go ahead.
15 rifle to 21. We need a waiting period for those rifles. We need red flag laws and consequences for those who abuse them. These are reasonable, practical, tactical regulations. We need.
Yes, so that you can just say, hey, that guy, he voted for Trump. I think he's crazy. Okay, he doesn't get any right to self-defense. There you go. Goodbye. Bye with your guns.
Yeah, I like how he said that. And of consequences for Ambers who abuse it. Really?
Yeah.
No. After you take away my rights, after you strip me of my rights, then what? You're going to be oh, sorry, here's your shit back? No, you're not. You're going to put a fucking serial number on my AR, and now I'm going to have a big problem with that.
Yep. And they're going to put up a record,
Allegedly.
And then it'll just get worse and worse until, well, maybe you just can't be trusted to have one at all because you're just so naughty. So, yeah.
The people who would give away their guns don't have guns.
That's literally true, yes.
Right.
They only have guns when they want to have guns.
They got guns during COVID when they realized we weren't fucking joking. The government will lock you down and take away all your goddamn rights, and you might need a gun to defend yourself because it's in our Constitution. It's unconstitutional not to defend yourself against this bullshit.
But not yet every state has constitutional carry.
That statement was a bit too based for YouTube to handle, I think. So we probably shouldn't comment on that any further, but that was whatever that was, allegedly, that was extreme.
Who is this person that just read in my chat?
I don't know.
But Dead air's the best. You should always.
Was Matt then telling us what to do?
No, he said a lot more. That was just like 23 seconds.
God, yes, he was just like.
He said a lot more stupid shit to go along with it because he started off that it was in his hometown that this occurred.
I like how he's pretending like he couldn't memorize the script. Part of his actor, he's like, I'm an actor who forgets shit today. I'm going to look down a lot. Well, you could have remembered this.
It's like, oh shit. Now I have to pull this all back up. Where there was some show in like the early 2000s, and Jennifer, what the hell's her last name? God, she played on this movie. I think the movie's called Peppermint. Jennifer Gardner, or is that her name? She's an actress.
Alias? Yeah.
Is that who I'm thinking of?
There's Jennifer Gardner. She's married to Ben Affleck.
She's still?
No, she was. I don't know. She was an actress in the 90s. She was, I don't know.
I didn't pay attention a lot in the 90s.
I paid attention, I just can't remember it.
Oh, I remember it.
I mean, since we're talking about, like, him being an actor and getting up there and, espousing things for the government conveniently within his hometown, to try to get people to, take away your rights. Here's something that might interest people with this little thing. I'll play this other times as well, but whenever this topic may or may not come up, we probably should go back over this again. It's like tomorrow or whenever, and I'll play this again, but just so that you know what this is.
I'm Jennifer Garner. I play a CIA officer on the ABC TV series Alias. In the real world, the CIA serves as our country's first line of defense in the ongoing war against international terrorism. CIA's mission is clear and direct: safeguard America and its people. And it takes smart people with wide-ranging talents and diverse backgrounds to carry out this mission. People with integrity, common sense, patriotism, and courage. The kind of people who have always worked for the agency. But since the tragic events of 9/11, the CIA has an even stronger need for creative, innovative, flexible men and women from diverse backgrounds with a broad range of perspectives. Right now, the CIA has important, exciting jobs for U.S. citizens, especially those with foreign language skills. Today, the collection of foreign intelligence has never been more vital for national security. If you're an American citizen and seek a challenging, rewarding career where you can make a difference in the world and here at home, contact the agency at www.cia.gov. Thank you.
Isn't that the most cringe,
disgusting
thing? But that's there you go. There's your Hollywood. There's your. The roots go all throughout.
Imagine you're like studying, all these languages, you're studying government, foreign relations, all this shit, and you're like, oh, Jennifer Gardner? Hell yeah, now I'll call. Really?
Right?
But
it's the same thing, right? It's like, and then here's, Matthew McConaughey getting up on the stage there, not a stage, it's the White House press pool. And, he gets up in front of everybody, in front of the cameras, in front of the nation, and just starts babbling off the script that the CIA gives him to say, because take away your guns, damn it. I mean, that's what they do. I mean, you can go back into all these different movies and TV shows and different things, and CIA's involvement and things of this nature. I mean, for God's sake,
these
like,
people are actors. Who cares what they think? Who cares what they say? I don't understand why somebody would see that and be like, oh wow, he knows.
It is the dumbed down, not awake, not aware, not thinking critically public. The general public that is not awake to any of this, that doesn't see through the bullshit.
Was it the Experts channel, or was it here that they were saying that PR is like 30 years behind? Anyway, so it seems like maybe it's something like that, where it's like, it's just an old way to do shit, where you get a celebrity to try to tell you, but in the real world, people are just on the internet going, here's the truth, who cares what that celebrity said? and like real time is actually working against them, and their model is just trash.
I mean, yeah. Which is why Biden has had all those TikTok people come in, and why it's not like they're completely unaware, but they still do run these old type of
Well, that's why
things.
Gates is willing to put up his billions against what's his name's billions, because now what's his name is going to own the thing, and where everyone goes, oh, by the way, it's more than 15%, it's 50% of these are just nothing. This is just our propaganda machine. And they lose it. If you lose Twitter, you wouldn't have had you don't have a Biden presidency without Twitter propaganda blocking Trump and blocking truth, without that whole machine.
100%.
Now I know why they're playing stupid catty games.
That is worth more to all of these people than $44 billion.
Yeah.
And so they are willing to put any amount of time and effort in to try and take down Musk. I mean, we talked about it when it happened, the day that Elon Musk announced that he was going to do it, that they had announced, the FEC announced investigations into Elon Musk for, within 2 hours of his announcement that he was going to buy Twitter, they were announcing investigations into him and all the rest of it. So they will stop at nothing to try to take him down at this point, and at the very least try and discredit him. But he caught them in a legal bind, and he's still catching them in a legal bind with this thing now, with him going around talking about the bots. I mean, he knew that there were bots before he bought it.
Oh yeah.
So this is just a way for him to be able to, save more money, and at the same time be able to screw them and then turn it into a free speech platform.
Yeah, it's wild because with Trump and now Elon, like the machine has the rich people against them. It used to be just me and you, and they're like, well, who gives a shit? They're just people. But now it's money, and it's like, they just didn't expect it, I guess, because they're so ill prepared. I mean, they figured it out. Obviously, we have a Biden, but.
Yep. Yep, there are people that are beginning to realize that this total collapse lets take out so much of the population. Allegedly, it would appear as though a lot of those people don't really are really kind of realizing, oh, this is probably going to affect me too. Maybe I shouldn't be involved in this anymore.
They're also like, they're in bed with each other. There's no getting out at this point. That's why it's so lame and everyone's so woke. And I'm sure they just sit in bed and just wish they could kill themselves because they're fucking cowards and they can't even do that. And so they just have to be Pepsi now, and they have to be whoever it is. It's just lame.
Are you just talking lefties in general?
Just everything that's woke. It's like, if I'm sure you're not Coca-Cola giving woke training. I'm sure there's somebody going, this is fucking lame. You guys know that, right? And they're like, yeah, but we are in too deep. We have to do this.
Oh yeah, I mean, but they think they're going, all the, Fortune 100, they're in control of it all. This is the, Coca-Cola, their own, and then of course they own all sorts of crap. And Pepsi-Cola, they own all sorts of food and everything else.
I wonder if they feel like COVID was a success, because for the most part, everybody locked down, put a mask on. Or do you
I think they do.
Yeah.
I think they think it's a 70%, 80% success with 20 to 30% not very successful. And so they think that this next round of a monkey coof will definitely put the screws down on that last 20, 30%, because they have been, and again,
that's
you
a
can
bad
see
calculation. I think it's going to be the opposite.
Well, hopefully it is, yeah.
Because those people that were on, they were barely on their side, and now they're 6 fucking shots deep. They know it's not working. All the data's coming out, and it's like, okay, listen, not again. We're going to listen to the people who didn't die, who don't have the shot, who are completely normal still.
Yep. Let's hope that that's the case. And I think, there's a lot of people that are going in that direction, but, there's a lot of stuff, and this is what I was getting to with, and we can talk about this more thoroughly at a later point because it is getting late, but, with the thing that I just showed you with, the CIA's involvement with Hollywood and all the rest, and how they, like to telegraph different things to you before it may even happen sometimes, allegedly. How many movies have been depicting, monkeys and viruses, and how many TV shows have done the same with oh my
Wasn't
God,
there a
he was in contact with
train?
a monkey, and
The
monkey
train
this and that whole movie
there,
12 Monkeys, and there was a British movie that there was 2 parts to, and
there
You
was like
brought
a
up
crash, like a
leftist
truck.
violence. It just made me think about this, and I'm like, oh, that's right. If you
What is
listen
it?
to this fool, oh my, because he's just as much of a rhino as the rest, but he actually points out the truth, and that's the part that I actually like about him, is because though he does what he does, he still actually points out the other side in their issues. Not a lot of people do. The only reason I thought about this is because you started talking about leftist crap and this guy.
Number 2, hate is wrong. And number 3, the machinery of the federal government should not be used as a tool to target and persecute your political opponents. All 3 of those propositions should be ideas that bring us together regardless of where you fall on the political spectrum. Unfortunately, we see over and over again efforts to politicize acts of violence. When it comes to white supremacy, when it comes to vicious hate groups like the Klan or the Nazi Party, in my view, they are unequivocally hateful, bigoted, racist morons who should be denounced and despised. I do think my colleagues on the Democratic side of the aisle try very hard to erase the history of the Klan, that it was formed by elected Democrats, that its leadership was almost entirely elected Democrats, that the authors of the Jim Crow laws were without exception elected Democrats. And I also think today's congressional Democrats try to use the charge of white supremacy, which is undoubtedly evil, bigoted, and wrong, and weaponized by their own party. They try to use that as a proxy for attacking a political party they disagree with. And they do so by diminishing anti-Jewish violence, anti-Asian violence, violence directed at white people, violence directed at police. My view is simple. Violence is always wrong. Whatever your ideology, left wing, right wing, no wings. If you are seeking to hurt people, it is wrong.
But yeah, that guy goes and lists off
extremist
all of them.
organizations a problem? Absolutely. As is violence from other hate groups. The Brooklyn subway shooter was a known black supremacist who called for racial violence. The Waukesha attacker who
car.
murdered 6 people driving an SUV into a Christmas parade, was a viciously left-wing black nationalist bigot. 2016, another black nationalist gunned down 5 police officers in Dallas. I was there with President Obama at the funeral for those police officers. He did so on explicitly racial grounds. In 2019, 2 anti-Semitic domestic terrorists gunned down 4 people in a kosher grocery store. San Francisco in the past year has seen a 567% increase in anti-Asian violence. Anti-Jewish hate crimes in New York City are up 148% in the first quarter of 2022 compared to the first quarter of 2021. And then, of course, we have the violence of the Antifa riots and the Black Lives Matter riots that racked this country. As stores were looted, police cars were firebombed, people were assaulted, people were
No
murdered.
other time would you be able to actually play
My
this
colleagues on the
particular
Democratic
clip
side of the aisle
than
sought
towards
to
the end of the freaking show.
excuse, sought to apologize for, even went so far as raised money to bail out of jail the violent rioters committing these acts of violence.
Because this is the exact truth. I'm going to edit this last clip.
When it
'Cause it's
comes to violence,
disgusting.
the Department of Justice should not treat it as an excuse simply to target the political opponents of whatever administration is in power, Republican or Democrat, but instead, violent crime should be prosecuted vigorously across the board to keep people safe. Mr. Herdman, you personally prosecuted the anarchist bridge bombers. 5 left-wing extremists should be punished.
Oh, there you go.
That's how you end an episode. If everybody should check out Div Inity. She's got great content, and obviously she got over her fear. She was we were asking her to come join us and hold a conversation for the first couple hours. There are links down below for her. You should go check her out. Everybody should go to AmericaShirtsFirst.com. Check him out.
And bookmark it. Check out my Rumble, which is America Shirts, capital A, capital S, all together, one word, as you see it on the screen there. Type it into Rumble, you'll find it. There you go.
And then there's links for just what everybody else down below. I'm going to see if I can't get... Dictionary Diva was in here with us for a little bit. I'm going to see if I can't get her links in down below as well. Everybody should sub to everybody. I seriously didn't even talk for that last hour. I just... It was too much. I was like, I was already past... out of wind. We were having some good fun. Everybody should go check out that first couple hours again. Divinity's still awake. She said that the wind took her out. So anyway, so Divinity, if you're still listening, whatever, good night. We'll
Yeah, thanks for hanging.
And that's how you actually hold a feud of the billionaires. Is that only way is to actually go 2 hours of doing some other stuff for people to just be like, oh my God, that's hilarious, to going into some strange ass Bill Gates impersonation. That was awesome. I love you. Thanks for doing that. Glowies, you have to love them. I'm telling you. But
well, you know me.
Seriously, I was already taken. We were laughing so damn hard, I couldn't go any longer. I just couldn't do it. I'm just like, all right, it's time to stop. So, doing a 12-hour stream would be very difficult for me. if I make it that far and I have to actually do a 12-hour stream, there's going to have to be a lot of different things that would have to actually occur. Like, I would have to be able to change the subject or whatever and have laid out a plan to do so. We've caught a couple different algorithms of people, such as the expert in Divinity, that have actually soared. It's awesome. Trying to figure out where the frick my video is. Later, everybody.
Later, peeps.
I don't want to live on this planet anymore.